afternoon. Yeah, that you knew. Harris is drinking, and yes, I'm thinking, and I'm plotting and scheming. Harry's drinking again. Yo. Back up in the building for another edition of the Harry's Drinking Again Pubcast. I'm your host, Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris. And we are back up in the building for episode TNR 083. "83 weeks in a row. Still ain't missed a beat. One of the hardest working pubcasters in the business. The only pubcaster in the business. You know, I got to sit here and create my own lanes and do different things and come up with different sayings and whatnot. And that's what I've done, man. Your boy Harry Too Scary with you tonight. Brotha Ray will be with me later on in a few minutes. You know, he just pulled up. He's a little late to the studio, but not really, because I told him I was going to start my solo rant or whatever. But we're going to come through. It's going to be a light show tonight. I mean, we're going to get in. We're going to go in. But it's going to be about no more than 3 hours. I know we said that before. I said that before, but I really mean it. You know, we got a 3-hour show, plus a new clip editing software that I'm working with. Doesn't take videos longer than 3 hours. So 8 to 11, I think that's going to be kind of the new time slot. Unless things get crazy. You know, we're known for the 7 and 8 hour live stream fiascos, but it probably won't be happening tonight. If you did tune in last week, you know, was my come down, the Fear and Loathing Las Vegas episode. I was out there for 2.5 days, coming down off cocaine and everything. Last week was a very great show for me, though. It was very interpersonal. It was very therapeutic, you know, as we do here on Thursday nights. We get into our therapy. Shout out to the new subscribers. I think we're up to like 268, 269 now, you know, so we're trying to move and groove. Did a lot of networking this week. I'm going to talk about a couple of people, like stereotypes of people that I kind of worked with, rubbed elbows with. I'm definitely a people watcher, so I'm always looking and assessing people. And motherfuckers trip me out. We're going to get into some race tonight. We're going to talk race. Of course, when Brotha Ray comes on, it's always an interesting, you know, conversation. I'm also going to be playing a video from a video clip of Judge Joe Brown, and because that man's full of knowledge and wisdom. And me and Ray are going to do a review on what we listen to. And we'll probably sit and fire up. It's like a 9-minute clip. I'm going to play the whole thing and then put the links and stuff in the description. Hopefully don't get in trouble for that. Fair use, copyright disclaimer, YouTube. I didn't put it in there, but I'll probably put it back in the description afterwards. Harry's drinking again. That's right, I am. Always up on Gubba Rum. Salute to Gubba Rum, the official sponsor of Harry's Drinking Again Pubcast. Shout out to Steve, man. You're supposed to call me before the show, but perhaps I'll give you a call in the morning so we can discuss our next phase of the contract, man, going forward, man. Check out gubbarum.com. They have 2 rum varieties, a gold and a silver. The gold being, a vanilla rum infused with natural vanilla. And they got the Gubba Silver, natural coconut. And still working on a link code so we can get these bottles moved, man. We can give you a direct link to go buy them here soon. That is the next phase that we're working on. And then that way, my sales can be tallied. If anybody, you know, does buy a bottle using the link, then we'll start making some more bread off Gubba Rum and helping them move their product. think I'm going to do some Gubba Silver with a little bit of lemonade. I also have a Corona. Went to Costco. I picked up the 24 pack of Coronas. I couldn't help it, you know? So I'm going to pour a little silver coconut, little coconut and some lemonade. Okay. Shout out to the Kirkland brand here, lemonade. But yeah, man, Hida Pub is growing. Always grinding, always doing things in the back end. One thing about this pubcast, there's never a dull moment. Whether I'm working my regular job, whether I'm today I was getting down at Nissan, getting my car looked at and whatnot. Had a little muffler situation. I told you about my bumper. Kind of fell off a few weeks ago. And I'm in there promoting. I'm leaving business cards everywhere I go. Conversing with people. And usually when they say, you know, what do you do for work? I just tell people I'm a podcaster now. And then I'll go in there, I do some bartending and shit on the side, but I got to get into the mode of like, because, you know, this is my business. I have the LLC and got to get more in, you know, it's so natural for us worker mentality. We're like, oh, so what do you do for a living? Oh, I work here and here. I work for Hida Media. I got my own company, and you know we're trying to make a little adjustment on the screen there. But yeah, always promoting everywhere I go, and let people know like a job never defines me. You know, I've never ever felt like a job defined me. I've never found a serious line of work that I gave a damn about other than the bartending. Something I can just do, make pretty decent money doing it. But the vision for this one, it's opening up a little bit more. We're coming in on the fourth quarter. Almost it'll be 21 months been doing this almost. So as we close in on the 2-year mark, I do have one official announcement. I've been holding it back, but it's official like a whistle. If you follow me on Facebook under Harris Drinking or Instagram Harry Too Scary, you might have seen a clip. I don't think I put that actual clip out yet, but the show will be premiering live on WDJYFM.com. They are a radio station owned by Hype Media Global out of Atlanta, Georgia. And excuse me for the water heater in the back. Let me go ahead and share my screen and actually pull this up officially moving on up to the east side. They're in about 18 different markets across the country. The new time slot there. We're still gonna be doing lives every Thursday night. Oh, here it is. Look at this. Oh shit. It's already up there. Oh, okay. I gotta share my screen to show y'all this, man. This is exciting shit. Share screen. Oh, here we go. Tourette's is kicking in. I gotta get a sip. Hold on. Calm those nerves down. If you can see the screen now, WDJYFM.com. This Straight Talk Weekly Apparently, that's someone's show going on right now. You see right there, Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast. New time slot. We'll be there every Saturday and Sunday, still at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. Every Saturday and Sunday, Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast. Live on the radio. And the deal I did with these people, if the numbers are good after 3 months, 90 days, then I'm going to send them video, and we'll be up on Roku, Fire Stick, whatever, Voodoo, all that weird shit. But yeah, man, Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast right there. You see it. Still got to subscribe on YouTube. And if you scroll down here, there's a lot of paranormal guys, but we are going to go, we're going to be airing right after Paranormal 411. Every Saturday and Sunday. You see that right there. And Paranormal 401, they got a decent sized following, man. I've listened to their stuff a lot. Talk about the missing people in the wilderness and whatever. But Harris is Drinking Again. I have to get them to put that pubcast on the end right there. But you see it, man. East Coast, 11 p.m. to midnight. You can listen direct right here on WDJFY. Yes. And, this is some of the shows they got here. And they got my shit up on the front page. Thank you guys. Yes. But yeah, that's the new announcement. It is official. The first show launches September 3rd on my birthday, Sunday at 11 p.m. And I think I'll probably invite Brotha Ray back to the Hida Pub, and we'll do a Sunday night off the cuff show live. We're going to do like a listening party, and we're going to listen to myself while I'm doing it. I know that's narcissistic as hell, but we want to get the word out there that the show is spreading. It's not just on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Podbean and Spotify and Amazon and everywhere else, but a legit radio station, and we definitely got some competition up here, but I am looking forward to being a part of this new project. It's our time slot, like I said, audio only, Saturday, Sunday. You can also listen directly on the website, and things of that nature. But I'm still undecided whether, it's mostly going to be all new content. That's what we're doing over here on the radio stuff. But there will probably be some older episodes that I clip up, mixed in, with. But I'm still undecided on what's going to officially be the first thing I'm going to send them, whether it's it'll be old or new. But check that out, man. Very exciting stuff. Hype Media Global. And we trying to take over the world. And after 6 months, there's going to be some sponsorship opportunities and bigger things coming our way. So definitely keep tapping in with the Hida Pub as we grow and expound in this pubcasting world. And getting the name out there. Also, they're also internationally. I mean, they do have a few international followers that I'm hoping to lure in over here with the swag and the charisma over here, man. The beats. Shout out to Podbean tonight as well. Live up on there. And also, you can go to bonfire.com and put this back up on the screen. the first attempt at just some lightweight merch that we have, made to orders type stuff. But it's bonfire.com. Where we at? / Hida Pub merch. Come through, order a shirt, maybe a hoodie. Where we at? My store. Campaigns. Do the damn thing. How do you get to how do I get to this shit? We'll figure that out later. But yeah, man. And if you've been any listener also, man, the main theme over here is like growth and progression and real life fiascos. You gotta grow with us over here. You gotta grow with the host, go through trials and tribulations, and maybe even apply that into your own life. We talk about them pitfalls, and then we get back up on our feet, and we drink in the moderation, and we, sometimes we even overdo that, and I let y'all know, and I just keep it real personal. And tonight's gonna be no different. Got a couple other stories and different things I want, scenarios I want to throw out there to the world. Because each and every week, a lot of the other podcasters and people that I follow and stay up to date with, you take little bits of game from everybody, right? And you kind of put your own twist on things. What I've noticed is very few like transparent, real ass motherfuckers. A lot of real people, but some of them are very hesitant to go into like their very interpersonal life workings and then things of that nature. For me, I'm not. I want to wear my heart on my sleeve, so to speak, on this show. Brotha Ray's almost ready to come on. Came through with some more herbalitos so we can have a good time with. We have to address just some things that we see, some things that me and him be looking at, and we're probably very like judgmental kind of, but we're gonna address maybe some characters. How do I say it? Character archetypes of people. For every race, there's like 5 characters of like people. We're all like these Matrix bots and shit. NPCs and in video games. You take your white guy, there's that trucker hat, like, beer belly, Carhartt, like kind of guy, redneck kind of guy. Then you got like your, LA surfer bro kind of dude. And then you got like your really nerdy, like gamer, black people. And you got your, of course, just hood ass motherfucker. They ain't shiny. And then you got your like more astute, kind of fly brother, keeps it really. And so we're going to get into a little bit of that. And I want to say real quickly, like, let me before I bring Ray on and everything, I just was working with a couple individuals this weekend at an event, and this whole I have anxiety, I have OCD, people got to stop with that shit. And I'm a person, I speak from that place, but I've been years removed from that. Like I have a lot of defects and stuff, but I refuse to just blame it on a bipolar or, this. And even with the Tourette's, I call it out, we make fun of it and we keep it moving. It's part of the movement. But I'm working the other day and it's like, there's a certain way that when you go to these events, we're like temporary workers or whatever. We're just there for the money, get in and out. And you got these other people that go in there and they do everything overboard. And there's this one lady was like, oh, my OCD is, I want to turn these around and, it's just getting to me. And I just was like, mental note. And then it progresses and she keeps on, touching everything. And oh my God, my anxiety and, the line's getting bigger. And I'm just like, I'm just so glad I'm one of those people who can function like under the pressure, I guess, or I do get those feelings of anxiety at times, like, because, the heart starts racing and I get like, sometimes like when I'm going someplace, like sometimes when I'm going to enter a building, like when I'm driving to a place, it could be a place of peace. It could be a place I've been to a lot of times, but sometimes I'll get nervous and my heart will start fluttering and I'm like, but you just got to calm down. Okay. Take it all in. Just constantly assess the situation and you just go forward with it. But stop this like hindrance thing where you think that you can't be in a place because of anxiety. Ain't nobody looking at you, bitch. Like, first of all, there's all this hot college tail. Oh my God. Look, whatever. I've been fucking my girl and jerking off like the last 4 days, doing them both because I just can't get enough nuts because I've been looking at so much hot fucking pussy and ass walking around this UNR campus that I can't control myself. It is absurd. It is absurd. Like I underestimated, just in my daily life and I customers and going to the mall and going even the water park, but like I forgot how it is to be on the college campus. One, because I didn't have that college campus experience, but even like going to games and stuff when I was here in UNR and when I was in Utah, I never really walked around the campus and I'm just fucking sitting there and I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody looking at you with any fucking anxiety. So that was a small rant. Side rant is, how can you be a student in college these days or a professor when 35% of the girls are literally in fucking volleyball shorts, like underwear, like not even regular spandex shorts. Like these bitches are wearing like volleyball shorts, cheeks hanging out, sports bras, just walking around campus like going to class and shit. I can be, oh my Lord. So, and the second thing was this other lady was sitting there bitching about water because it was hot out. And she apparently had opened her second bottle of water and she made a joke like, oh, this is the most water I've drinking in 2 years. And I'm thinking, and of course I'm looking at and I'm seeing the pale flaky skin, and I'm like, it definitely looks like you don't drink water. I hate water. But I'm like, it's the mindset. Like, why are people like that? And if any of the listeners out there are like that, why are you like that? Like, I'm not the most healthiest nutritionist guy in the world either. I put a lot of poisons and bullshit in my body, but I have I've always been healthy in the sense like my mind, the way I feel and float. Like I still float, baby. You know what I mean? Even when I was a young kid, I was that fat kid. I was light on my feet, man. You don't want to see me in that post or even on that line. I had quick feet, quick hands, and so just like this mentality. And again, if I'm sick, I'm drinking shots of apple cider vinegar, wheatgrass. It's just like those little hangups always impress me with people. And again, it's something I constantly teach my son. Like, bro, I don't give a shit if that shit's gross. Drink it. It's good for you. Who cares? Like, take the short term whatever over the long term thing. Don't get it twisted. I'm sitting here drinking, but we're gonna get plenty of water in and everything else that comes with it. So that's what that is, man. Brother Ray, if you're ready, you can start coming up in here. My man, thank you for waiting patiently in the sidelines there.
Always are entertaining me, so I did not mind me.
Yeah, let's let Brother Ray get up in the building. You see how we're doing it here in the Hida Pub? We just have an open thing. Who else could be hiding behind the curtain? Oh, it's like, what guests are they gonna bring out next? Headphones. I don't know. See how they plugged in still. Yeah. But so those are some of the takeaways, like, and that's what keeps me even interested sometimes. It's like when I'm going to work and I'm pursuing this dream here, but I'm like, fuck, I gotta go get the money. I make it fun. And I'm like, okay, what character am I gonna run in today? And how am I gonna relay that into my own life? And I make it fun like that. And so those are just some of the insights of my brain, and maybe you do the same at your job, or maybe not. One of the all-time things that tripped me out years ago when I was working in Alaska, and literally like we would be on like 16-hour shifts, 16 and a half hour shifts, 7 days a week. Like, you just, as long as there's fish on board, you just go, you don't stop. And a lot of factory work and deck work and freezer hole work. And but we're standing there panning up the fish, and we'd be there for like literally 4 hours, and then you like do something else for 4 hours or whatever it is. Sometimes you'll be there for fucking 12, 16 hours just doing the same fucking thing. And because the first time I went out there, right, sobriety, like I didn't have nothing for 90 days, I was pretty clean. And I guess when you're so far removed from the world too, and you're literally surrounded by water, you're out there in fucking silence, no internet, no distraction, I would sometimes hallucinate at the job, like in the factory, or we would unload these, once the fish come out of the freezer, we'd crack the freezer, drop them down the chute, and we got into this rhythm. And it was so amazing because someone's dropping them, like someone's cracking them, boom, flipping them, and then another dude's busting them open, sending them down there. The guy in the bag, sending them down the chute. When it comes down the chute, you got one person like you're literally throwing them, and two people are just putting them on the pallets in fucking perfect precision. Like, we were so fast at that shit. Insane. I'm talking about, and then as I got better, like the foreman and everything, that's when your thing starts to rise. And like similar to sports, like they want to see what you're made of. But there was this point where like we were so fucking in sync. I'm talking about your hands or anything can get smashed. You're throwing like 70, 80 pounds of frozen fish like at each other, and and then the same thing on the offload, like, and you just get into this rhythm. But anyway, there's sometimes I would hallucinate in my.
Oh, you mean kind of like lost your thoughts right there?
Like,
that happens to me too.
Like it was so. I'm just doing the job, but I found this thing. But the point was, one day I asked this other younger guy, "Hey man, what the fuck do you think about? Like what do you be thinking about when you're just like standing there, bro?" And he literally gave me this dead stare, and he was like, "Huh? Nothing." And I was like, what do you mean you think about nothing? He's like, he's like, nothing. Like, I'm like, wait. In the trip, I said, bro, hold the fuck on. I said, yo, in my mind right now, like I'm picturing, I can't even explain it. I have no words. color shapes. I think of like a lot of like attacks. Hold on, let me get Brother Ray's thing here.
Let me get some here. I'll hold on to that. I don't know where to plug it, but
Can you see number 4?
oh, number 4.
See if Brother Ray, number 4, and a little and I was tripped out because let's see, I think it's right here.
Where you plug? I can't see.
Hold on.
Excuse us, sir. Excuse us, audience. Blind Brother Ray.
Anyway, sorry for that. Before I get lost in the sauce, I see shapes, colors. I was like imagining my life when I got off the boat. I was imagining my life before. I was going within. I was thinking about mistakes. I was thinking about the people that I missed. I was thinking about like mostly like future shit, like, all this crazy stuff. And then on top of that, just your fantasy shit. I'm thinking of like, I'm making up scenarios, I'm the, like, oh my God, like
you're in the middle of nowhere,
like different lives that I would live and fucking just crazy shit. And I still do that now. Like I have 3 different lives, and they're kind of like, they start when I was about 17, 18 of, well, if I would have did this, and but I've been molding them all, and they all kind of still lead back to the same place.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I completely understand that.
And that's how I got to make it fun. And he gave me this dead stare, but he was literally, and I'm like, wait a minute. So like, what do you like? I said, I don't even understand that. He's like, yeah, just like, he just sees like black or gray or like, first time in my life I ever heard that. Cause I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I'm pretty normal, like my brain. And then I asked even a few other people, and they couldn't really give me a definitive answer.
Has he been doing it longer than you have?
This particular kid, yeah, maybe, I don't know. He was kind of young, so maybe we were both new. Or
Maybe he can just blanket like that. Maybe he can just just empty his mind and just don't think about nothing. You know what I mean?
That's impossible.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about like, okay, right now I'm thinking of almost a movie scenario, perfect storm, waves crashing in.
Right.
Now I'm thinking about us that get smoked, boom, and then like I constantly have people in my head. I can just sit here and come up with names of people, and I can remember myself in 2nd grade. Boom, I can think of myself.
Oh, really? You can remember that far?
Oh man, hell yeah! Like I got memories from when I was like 3 years old.
Wow, I do, but not that clear.
And there's like those ones, right? But then I could picture like shapes and colors and like,
that's amazing.
my mind's just all over the place. Like,
that's amazing, dude.
I don't know.
Maybe that's a sign of genius. Because you're a creative. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Like, like people don't even understand that. Maybe it's my life, but like I think about people that don't even probably think about me, like, or when you just think, I'm talking about like just almost every person I kind of grew up with and just have met throughout my trials. They always run through my head every day.
That terminology, overthinking. That because if you're that kind of person, you overthink it. I'm kind of like going, that's just how my mind works, man. I want to know how the stuff works. Because I'm not just gonna like, okay, I believe you. So you can call me an overthinker, but I don't think I'm too much of an overthinker.
You can kill that or roll up freshies. Since Brother Ray came through with the herbs.
What's good, y'all, man? It is nice to be here on TNR again with you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Yes, yes.
And we're not shrooming tonight.
No shrooms. No.
Just herb
Yeah, man.
and
Definitely.
drink.
Yeah,
What's your ass, babe? Can I do this?
you just said it, bro. The shrooms were cool. I was pissed because one of my shrooms came up missing, so it wasn't enough. But it kind of was, because what I've, now that it's the second time I've done it, I do not like to do a show on shrooms overall.
Yeah.
It's too, and my body gets all like, I gotta fucking be outside. I'll try. I try, because there was a moment there when we were doing it in that show where I get kind of agitated. Like I get this like fuck, like
Now I kind of felt that a little bit from you, and that's very unlike you.
yeah.
Why you get there, man? Well, you got that little bit of assholeness on that little episode. Not a lot, but you kind of just, I felt that asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going, that's not you.
No. Now, but that's because too, like the shrooms put me in a place of complete, like.
So I was thinking maybe it's me. Maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe I'm,
Well, I mean, you are definitely a talker.
I am.
And we've talked about that. Like, there is definitely at points where I'm like, okay, bro, like, hey, man, or I'm
Bump
doing
your brakes.
I'm doing my spiel, but you'll kind of cut me off, and because you get so hyped up, and
No, that's my fault, and I got to work on that. You're right. You're absolutely right. In order to be a master at this game of podcasts, you gotta know when to come in and come on. I should know that, and I'm learning.
Yeah.
And you're right.
One thing that I do about listen to PBD, and I'm almost wondering if they don't have like a buttons or buzzers underneath the table, or they have like some sort of sign to where it's like, because their transitions are so smooth, I rarely hear any of the hosts talking over each other. It's like PBD will just go, and then Adam comes in, and then Dave or Tom, like,
Maybe we'll do a skill share one day, and kind of like, because they have what do you call those? Newscaster consultants, where they teach you when to come in. We think we know, but it's we want to get to that level of like professionalism. Like I know when to come in. I don't need to,
yeah.
And a lot of the reason why I do that, and it's my fault, is because I lose my thought. Short attention span, and so I want to get my thought out. But you're right, and you're over here expressing your thought. So we're learning.
Yeah,
we're learning. We're learning this whole. The most important thing is that we just hope that our presence and our conversation entertains everyone. We just want to create. It's a pub. We're here to interact and engage. Share common things. Discuss differences.
Harry's drinking again.
yeah,
We're a pub.
yep. Just a pub, random chatter. Hey, can I get 2 martinis over here, please?
Hey,
Thank you.
what? I think the reason why people go to pubs and we need it is because it's a place where you can express yourself, and it's never gonna go nowhere. I mean, who's really gonna remember what you just said and they go, "Oh yeah," except you said someone, and then he probably forgot your name or whatever. Just it's a place where you want to tell your story. That there's some things that you just when you tell your story to a stranger that doesn't know you, and you just have this immediate bond because of this story. I love when that happens, man. I love when that happens. Where does that happen? Pubs.
Well, and that's worldwide, because probably Irish pub is what people think, but for me that's America, right? Like going, like bars, like this.
That's the thing.
America loves its bars,
Yeah. We cannot. What? We're like, Americans are like, we cannot, and I'm pretty sure it's not just America, that's everywhere, like in the Philippines, it's kind of like, oh, man tayo, sige, pulutan is like, in Hawaii is like poo-poos, like, little finger foods,
Yeah.
So that way you don't get drunk fast. And that's one thing my dad said about Americans. He goes, over here they just drink and they get drunk fast. In the Philippines, no, we eat and we drink, and then someone's playing the guitar, and they're just someone's always telling jokes, or maybe they're playing cards. So there's an activity, you know what I mean? Like over here, they just want to eat and just get drunk right away. And maybe I'm wrong, but this is coming from my dad, who was,
Well, you're not that's subjective, right? But if I could throw Fatty Phil's name into the mix just for reference purposes, because he's been on here before, and he's a binge drinker. He don't eat until after he's done drinking. I'm the person who I keep my stomach full during and after, and I wake up and eat some more, and I drink water throughout the night.
Yeah, because because the food absorbs the alcohol and it kind of balances it out.
Fatty Phil, yeah.
And I mean, shout out to you, Fatty Phil, but I gotta tell you, you're probably not gonna want to hear this, but when you just put alcohol in your body and you don't have food with it, it kind of eats up all of the because it's alcohol. Why do you think they use rubbing alcohol? So
He has gone to putting water though. You do a mixed drink, some juice or even soda, and then a little quarter of water every cocktail, like putting water in the mix.
Sure. See,
So,
I mean, yeah. But if you're gonna like drink to get drunk right away, which is cool, but just to let you know, like I remember as a kid, my uncle Tito Dani would have all of his friends, barkada, come to the house, all of them, and because they know that they're gonna get drunk, so what he does is he takes their keys and he throws it up in the roof, so they can't come. So they have no choice but to stay over and get sober the following day, because my grandma's gonna make you a big merienda, big almusal, big breakfast. You know what I mean? That works. Everybody knows. Everybody out there that know Filipino breakfast, I'm talking about garlic fried rice. Maybe tapa, or maybe langgonisa, or maybe just chicken tocino.
That's funny, man. I was at Fred one time. We almost pretty much got in a fight because me and the boys were coming out of the D or some shit down there on Fremont,
right?
And we went there to pregame to go to a different spot, but we never left.
Right.
We leave that bitch like 7 a.m. or some
Wow.
shit. And these motherfuckers wanted to drive. Well, eventually we still ended up driving, but like I took the key. I was like, bro, we're not fucking driving, bro.
Right.
And I took the keys, and I remember tossing them. Like I fucking chucked them like a damn fucking
just random anywhere. Look for your keys, motherfucker.
Fucking Russell Wilson, fucking. And what the fuck? And you stupid mother. We started fighting. The security came out, right? And they were gonna call the police and everything. And then another security came out, but I told him, I said, no. He said he threw the fucking guy. And I'm to my gills. I can always I don't know, I'm always within myself. Like I never all this blackout and fucking they're never me. I said, yo, sir. So yeah, we're fucked up. Whatever I said, I don't even, but I was explaining to him. I said, D wanted to drive. I said, we ain't driving. I'm not, trying to DUI or nothing. I said, I threw the fucking keys. And so he's mad. And then we started kind of pushing and shoving.
Right.
And when I explained that to him, he's like, even the dude's like, yo, man, you got a really fucking good friend over here.
Yeah.
This. And he's like, hey, called off the metro and everything. These motherfuckers like, all right. He's like, what helped us look for the keys? And my sinister ass, we were looking for a minute, bro. Like probably a good, I don't know, 30 minutes, hour, who knows? But I remember when I threw him, I kept my eye on those bitches. Boom. I'm never, even though I'm that drunk. And I remember, but I lost them in the mix. But I remember the general
location where they landed.
Yep. And so they're over here, they're over there. Boom. I spot them.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let this go on because we're fucked up for a little bit longer. And then I honestly don't know if I ended up going over to them or who, really found him. But I remember like we getting the keys, like maybe after a minute, like, yo, some shit. And but it was enough time to really like the security was like, yo, you guys good? And they were so pissed. And by then that they kind of, but anyway, we ended up going home.
Right.
You know, he's driving, one of us is driving, and you know, it was risky, man. We ended up getting home, and then he pulls in the garage and fucking, out of all things, like basically crashes through the garage, like dents it in far enough, just puts it in park, and just starts snoring in the fucking driveway. We go in, but yeah, this side story.
Yeah, so that's what my uncle would do. He would throw them, and then they'll stay the night, you know. Then my grandma would freaking make breakfast and everything, coffee with the garlic fried rice and the eggs and the chicken tocino and or whatever. And it's just good Filipino breakfast, man. And then you sober up.
Yeah.
And what do? You got nothing else to do? What do? You pop the karaoke and you sing, "Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore." Yeah, good old Filipino party, man. Love them. I love them.
Let me okay, never mind. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. I want to get into some Nevada news before, because I want to play this Judge Joe Brown thing.
Yes, that's right.
But
Joe Brown, man. I mean, you talk about hit you in the nuts kind of guy, man. He's just, I love it.
actually, yeah, we got about. It'll take longer than that. All right, so check this out. I'm gonna load up this Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah,
It's a 9-minute clip. Hopefully, everything's all good. YouTube ain't tripping. I'm just gonna play it audio.
well, did you get it from YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm pretty sure because
Fair use, 1980, 74, whatever the fuck. That fair use or a news broadcast tonight. But I don't know, man. I was, of course, thinking of what am I really gonna talk about and everything. I was gonna bring up some stuff, relation, my personal thing. But you're here now, so I'll probably divert that a little bit. But I was,
don't tell me you're changing your program just because of me.
well, no, it's a little bit because it's a natural. There's a difference. That's
true. Yeah.
Well,
It was your idea for me to be here, so
yeah. And
okay. Then
so there's always that's the thing though. I always have my I don't know. I could transition on a dime if there was a third party.
you know how to adjust.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because you got to look at life like a fight, like a boxing match. Not a fight like all angry. I'm talking about precise, accurate. You worked out for it. You trained for it. You were coached by someone. You studied your opponent, whether their tendencies. You've even measured their endurance. During how are their endurance and all that stuff, and then you got to make an adjustment. That's how life is. It's really. That's why you got to stay in shape, because you're constantly dueling with life, whether that's your bills, whether that has to be your health or your relationship.
Real quickly, if you or a loved one are suffering from drug addiction or alcohol addiction, please call 1-800-662-HELP. That is 1-800-662-4357. That is a national drug addiction hotline, open 24/7, 365. And somebody there will assist you, even if you just need somebody to talk to on a come down. You've had a bad night, your endorphins are all off. That's one thing about this great country is we do have resources. So
I got to give shout out to the people that is patient to hear that.
Yes, 1-800-662-HELP.
Shout out to you.
Because it's a thing over here. It's a thing. I get it, but and then a couple of messages, because I'm going to play this right here at the 9-minute mark. This is a very powerful Judge Joe Brown. It's a full interview. I would love to interview you, sir, and I'm already premonitioning that we will have Judge Joe Brown on here one day. But
I truly believe we will.
He's talking about some people and a certain group of people and the origins, the history. But there's a couple of key things, so maybe I'm just going to play it.
Okay, and then
the whole 9 minutes.
I've seen a lot of Joe Brown clips, but I don't know if I even know this one right here. If I even remember, but
I listened to about 33 clips out of this interview because they clip them up, like we all do.
Okay.
But for some reason, this one, I was like, ooh.
Well, let's play it already, will you?
And we're coming in. We got a couple messages here.
Hey, man. This is Tommy Chung, and you're listening and watching Harris is Drinking Again. Sounds like a ghetto movie.
What's cracking, y'all? It's Lil Kelpie from the 1503, aka Kelpie the P, aka call me whatever you want, just don't call me broke. And I'm fucking with the Harris is Drinking Again podcast, one of the first podcasts or platforms to put me on. Y'all better stay following them, watching them. Stay tuned for more shit. Big things happening in the future.
Harry's drinking again.
Yes, just a couple of messages. All right, here we go. Judge Joe Brown, Copyright Use Fair Disclaimer Act. 9-minute clip, and then me and Ray are going to kind of do a review. Here we go.
With NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube, you can watch your favorite team.
Sorry, guys. 10 second ad. I didn't pay my YouTube premium membership.
Oh, man. Ever since I've been paying on that, music stuff, it's great, man. Now I get annoyed with advertisement.
All right, here we go. And this is courtesy of I Never Knew TV.
What are the origins of Jewish power where no one can say anything about them without having their career destroyed?
In the Middle Ages, they made loans and they charged interest. Good Christians weren't supposed to charge interest because that's usury. They got into banking. They'd always been into banking because that's a Middle Eastern thing. It was set up in antiquity, the banking system that we now have internationally. So they got there up on the money aspect. You had people like Alexander Hamilton. He was raised as a Jew, born in Jamaica. And he was what he was, and there's always been influence, and there was always this thing in America about we have no official religion, and we cannot have religious test as the basis for anything that is done by our government. By the way, that's Article 6 of the Constitution. So we have an open playing field, and they also used us. That's what the NAACP was. Now, you'll hear various revisions on who founded the NAACP. But as the NAACP toots and have for the last 60-some years that I have been intimately aware of, the purpose of the NAACP was this. Jewish folk were catching hell in America. So if you used the Negro, colored people as a foil, if you couldn't do it to a Negro, you couldn't do it to a Jew. So the civil rights thing helped out the Jewish community immensely. And they have insinuated themselves greatly into the economic process of the country. Plus you have English presidents like Disraeli, one of the most powerful English prime minister. He was born a Jew, but he converted to Christianity. And since the thing is Christ was a Jew himself, and the whole basis of the hate is not so much racial as it is your religion. That blurs the distinction, because for the most part, you can't tell anybody Jewish from anybody who is Christian, from anybody who is Islamic, based just on their appearance. So it's wide open in America. And then as far as the black experience goes, I remember attending a lecture by Thurgood Marshall years ago. And he said what the NAACP and himself chose to do to advance civil rights for the first part of the 20th century, since there weren't any real laws other than the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments on it, was this. They went to the Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals laws that states had passed. And the theory was, if you couldn't do it to a dog, you couldn't do it to a Negro. If you couldn't do it to a Negro, you couldn't do it to a Jew. So a whole lot of people have benefited from us being the Miranda, so to speak, about what rights are. Miranda's not a nice guy. People don't like Negroes, but they appreciate what we have set up. And over 50 years, it has been repeated over and over. You have to be fair and impartial. You can't be racist, even though somebody might be, but that's soaked into our national persona. So now some other groups take advantage of that, and they say, well, we're just like black folk. No, you're not. We have the same cause as black folks. No, you don't. But everything that's been said in association with black folk has been helpful to your cause. And Jewish people and Negroes and colored folk and black folk and Afro-Americans have been hooked up a long time in terms of what they're doing. Hollywood, that so many of us ideate on, is a Jewish enclave.
But that's what I'm trying to say. What is the origins of their power in Hollywood?
Because
the loans?
Because they chose to get involved. Now, let me ask you this. How do gays take over the interior decorating field?
I don't know. Is it a situation? All right.
It's something that attracts certain people to certain things and they get involved. What do we ideate on?
As black people?
Yeah. Well, you talk to typical black male youth. What does he want to be?
Sports, basketball.
Yeah, hey man, I don't play basketball. I offered some kid a full scholarship to get an airline pilot's license, multiple instrument flying qualified, multiple engine instrument flying qualified, 6-figure income starting 22 years old with a major airline. He want to play basketball. He's 5'9" and he's 17. That's how we ideate. That's what deals with that thing, that your group ideates on certain things, you tend to gravitate there. What you want to be? Man, I'm into rapping, man. I want to be a rapper. I want to do rhymes, man. I want to play me some ball, man. Make me some money. And if somebody else is talking about, I want to do this, that's what they get into. See, and the Jewish community is not homogenous. And there's another thing. See, there are atheist Jews who don't believe in the religion, but they have the culture. There are some similarities. Your Jewish status is determined by your mother's status. Your status as a slave or not is determined by your mother's status. Jews have had a rough time in the world, but if you ever read the Old Testament and what happens after they have the Exodus from Egypt, a lot of what's in the Old Testament looks like they're doing ethnic cleansing to impose monotheism on the people they passed getting from Egypt back to the Promised Land. All kinds of things happen. And not saying it's appropriate, but there's a big mismatch right now in the whole world behind that. And people look for scapegoats. And the Jews became the scapegoats for Europe for a long time. And black folk are the scapegoats for America. You see, in any time you have a large population, you have a lot of undisplaced interpersonal hostility and aggression. People are mad at each other. But if you've got a scapegoat, they can displace all of that on, even if vicariously, then they tend not to be so angry. So America would be a fine place if it wasn't for them militant niggers that they have, like H-Rap something on others and Stokely whatchamacallit. Heard that a lot in the late 60s and early 70s. So it was a scapegoat thing. Love it or leave it. Them long-haired, commie sympathizing hippies. See, that was scapegoats. This was an excuse for why it didn't work for you. You see, so right now we serve that vital function. You see, every time somebody looks at somebody being hip-hop or thuggish, people get to worrying about it. Even black folks see other black folk walking down the street and they want to walk on the other side if they look too gangster or too thug. White folk can be real thugs, real organized crime figures, and they don't get worried about it. Even the black folk feel comfy. And then, it certainly doesn't help when you're going to take your mother or your mother-in-law or your girlfriend or somebody you tried in the court to a restaurant, and somebody's yelling from one side of the park, like, hey, man, you knocked it out last night, man. You did with Tommy Dinka, man. Was it good, man? Like, do you have to share it, really? Come on, tone it down.
Cash off.
All right, that was the main thing, and then I believe he says something here real powerful. And again, this is I never knew TV props.
If you never had that MLK James Earl case, you would have you would still be presented with the opportunity to do the Judge Joe Brown show.
Yeah, that a lot of the current people in what they do, and some people have a problem with that. Now, let's take one example I can think of right now. One of the most powerful women in history, Cleopatra. All right. What did she do to get in sick here? Okay. There's a
This is another. So just real briefly, based on that first, part, and I don't know why I ultimately chose that clip, because I remember we played some Orlando Brown and stuff too, but there was something in there. I mean, if that was him, and shout out to I never knew TV, but when he's on Harris is Drinking Again or something like that, based on just kind of, his overall message there. What was your opinion on that? And then maybe something he said at the end about the Bible, the Old Testament, ethnic cleansing. Do you have anything?
A lot of it was coming from his own take, and which he is definitely entitled to that. Now, am I going to say what he's saying is not true? I'm not going to say that, because there is a lot of truth in what he's saying, as far as what I know, But at the same time, Judge Joe Brown, he's a well-educated man, well-read man, well-traveled man. I'm pretty sure, he did really well for himself. So whatever he says, I pretty much can. But there are a lot of subjective things that he said. He used basically he's saying, because of black folks, Jewish people were able to ride on that and take advantage of it. That's what I got out of it, right?
There was something there, where he was saying, because they try to flip it, like the general perception is blacks don't, they haven't enough or haven't gotten their just due or reparations. But in other interviews I've heard him, that's true to some degree, but there's a lot there that we have already accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's
be proud of that.
Yeah.
And then, but still know that there's that underlying racism, how he's saying, like, this is America, like, man, like out in the open, like we can do whatever we want, maneuver. Mm-hmm. And then of course you're going to run into some like bloodline kind of racist stuff. But
what caught me was that when he said, I was willing to give this young 17-year-old a full scholarship to become a pilot, full scholarship, everything, and because I have a cousin, Franklin, who is a pilot for United, I understand to get there is tough. And he's not even first, he's second. So, to be able to get that opportunity to go to college and get that, and he's saying he's 5'9", he's 17, I mean, you know what? Very rare and few will you have players like, what's his 5'9" that played Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues was 5'3", but those are like, they're an anomaly.
Yeah. Well, and there's been a time where you said before on this show, like my only option, when you met me, like I had two options, and then, play basketball or rap, and then of course Biggie's old lyric, either sell crack rock or shoot a wicked jump shot, like, but that was powerful too, because I was sitting there listening, and I'm like, and I'm trying to raise my son, and and I'm like,
Can I cut in a little bit while you're on your thought? Because you mentioned your son, right? And me having grown sons now, and how you're raising your son is no different than I raised mine. No difference, the same thing. But it's just the experience of, but see, now I got lost in thought because I got in a different
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, it was like hearing that is because too many of us, the ideation of just what we see. I was a 90s kid, so I was programmed with the stuff, and now, but for young Black and Latino men and white men too, but mostly Black and Latino men, and I guess Filipino men. I didn't grow up with a lot of Filipinos.
No, so I did.
I don't include them a lot.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're not fair. You grew up mostly a lot of Hispanic, Latinos, Mexicans.
Yeah. So I don't include them a lot, but just urban men, how they like to say on TV.
Yes.
A lot of these urban young men.
Yeah.
Like there is other opportunities. Being a 35-year-old man, I've done a lot of jobs, but I don't have that skill set, right? I dropped out and I didn't take heed to a lot of the things that I was told, and you're going to hear it too. And you're going to, of course, make your things. But one of the responsibilities of getting older, right, is to share a little, spit a little game. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you've been pretty much doing. If you were 30 when we met, that's the reason why this relationship is still continuing, because because we are creative minds and we still
we relate to each other some way, somehow.
But can you imagine if I was really some young guy, me and Don Beanie's Ownzilla, and he was just like a weird 38-year-old dude that wore sweatpants and fucking just smoked weed. We just went over there to
was that who I was, really?
No, I'm saying if you were that guy. If you were just some 38-year-old.
Yeah.
And we went over to your house and fucking play Call of Duty and
yeah. Okay.
Because maybe what would be the reasoning, So that's what I'm saying. There was some game.
I would have been one spoiled guy with a family. That means my parents were supporting us in everything, and I'm over there still thinking I'm still, I'm still 18 and I'm a dad.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. I can't. I love responsibility.
Let me close this Hida Pub window. A few of the moths and cats are coming in from this back alley.
Yeah,
I gotta go secure the premises.
Okay. Yeah. So while you're doing that, Brother Ray G, I get the chance to rant. How's everyone? Yeah, it was nice for you folks to join us tonight here at Harris is Drinking Again. Brother Ray G is here as a guest with my true brother right here. Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris, on the show, popping off, just ranting, just thinking, just vibing. We don't know what's gonna happen now. We got some certain topics that we can talk about. We're always gonna get into the inner thoughts. We're always gonna, you call it overthink. No, we're just, it's a pub. It's a place where you express yourself. It's a place where you can communicate. And now back on the line.
Back on the line, nothing crazy, man. Just
the host.
Close this.
Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris to you.
Mr. Harris. And once again, Sunday, September 3rd. Going live on WDJY FM, the Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast. New content as well. There will be some old probably to get me started, but this is a platform to where new content. I'm definitely gonna have some unreleased interviews, and you can. So it's gonna be crazy, man. We're expanding. We're taking the leap, and we made it happen.
You're scaling. That's what it is. You're experiencing what it feels to scale. It's a great feeling, bro.
Okay. I met another individual. Again, just conversing. I don't know how many of y'all, whatever you do, if you're the casual listener, day job, come home, boom, or if you're a fellow creator and you boom, 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 But man, and I'm not the most talkative motherfucker. This dude probably meets like I just have my little things and I take heed. But Ray probably meets definitely 3 times probably the people throughout his week than I do, right? But another individual yesterday, just simple. Hey man, how you doing? What you doing? I'm talking about my show, Pubcast. Subscribe, bro. And yeah, man. I would like to do something like that too. I got some ideas, but I just don't have time. But he brought up his family, of course. I got 2 little ones or something at home, and I was like, yeah, I have 2 as well. 8 and 15 actually. And man, yeah, I know it's crazy, man. A lot of shit going on, but you just got to do it. And but I said it in a way like,
did you ask the age of his kids?
I didn't even. He just said little ones, and I didn't follow.
I would ask that because you know what there is. If Dakari was younger, it will probably be a different story. And his kid would be 1, maybe 2, 1, maybe 3. I don't know. When you're like that, I can understand you kind of. But I understand your point, though. I understand your point because it's what you want to do. If that's what you say you're gonna say you want to do.
Yeah. But the main thing was he's like, I have some ideas. He was like, oh,
there you go. Yeah.
He was like, man, that'd be cool. Or, I wish I could do something like that.
Right.
I have a couple ideas, and I was like, dude, you should definitely do it. And then I know, but between work and he had, he did the whole 2 jobs, and
he's got 2 jobs and he's raising a family. Man.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta respect you. I'm holding 2 jobs, and I can't see. I mean, no. Well, actually, I take it back.
He just like me. I got fucking
2 jobs. 3, 4 jobs. Yeah,
just
and raise a family. Yeah,
it's different shit.
Yeah.
But in our brief conversation, I that's why I didn't ask. I just kind of cut him off like, yeah, man. Like I got 2 myself, but like, hey, dude. I said, if you got an idea, man, just get it out there. I said, if you ever want to be a guest, bro, there it is. Like come on, talk about it. That's what we do. You know what I mean? I said maybe.
Yeah, maybe that will help jumpstart you, and that's exactly what it is. It's like, yeah, you know what? Okay, let's talk about that. What we've talked about before is that we bring people in and they enjoy themselves, and then they can start their own pubcast. And then they can invite people in and you're just talking, just people just hanging out, because this is good. I mean, you know what? Okay. Walking and then talking about it, breathing, eating. These are 4 things that are just essential in the human life.
Yeah. So how can you incorporate all 4 of those things with ease and make it look so?
Yes.
Turn all 4 of those into just
like a lifestyle,
as easy as breathing. No, you got eating, drinking, breathing, and what'd you say?
Breathing, walking,
and
then talking,
and talk. So turn those 5 into as simple as a breath.
Yeah. Man.
And make it a part of your
man. That is mastery of life.
Now,
that's mastery of life,
and that's kind of the path, the path that it's on. But that's maybe the inspiration where they can say, "Well, what did you do? Or what did you do for others?" And I say, "Hey, you know what? Maybe I didn't do a goddamn thing monetarily or this or as much as I should, but like, hey, maybe it's I created like a platform, or I jumpstart, or I network with this person, and
it's not everyone's ability is not gonna be the same.
Yeah. Well, you gotta find where you, like Too Short said, man, get in where you fit in, for real. And honestly, like along my path, I haven't found where I fit in. And now being in this space, though, I'm starting to feel like I fit in, and I'm like, holy shit,
right?
Seriously, whether it was basketball, writing, at one point, and still can, like an author, but it was like when I was super dedicated in my writing, like the actual, that's what I missed too, man. It's like there was a point.
Do you kind of miss the whole writing?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Writing was the high. Like, bro, there was a point, and when I tell you about like my mind on the boat and shit like that early in the show, like that's those modes where I would have my journals and everything, and then like you would sit and write, similar like when I edit now. When I edit or put out a video or do something like that, I get that feeling. But the writing was like natural. Maybe that would be the sixth one.
You know what? I think for me, I love it because I like my penmanship. I know that sounds very narcissistic.
Something just hit me. Let's come up with the own thing. You kind of just had the seven keys, right? You said
talking, eating, breathing.
Let's writing.
But
there was walking, talking, eating, breathing, writing,
maybe singing,
something like the seven keys.
Singing. Another natural thing, cleaning is natural. Cleaning, because you clean no matter what. You clean, that's what you do. Even with washing, that's a natural movement. Drinking, and of course seeing. So 10 senses if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
But
powerful tools, that of course I need to get more discipline on a lot of those, but yeah.
You know what, my brother, man, don't ever say need. You will. Because
when I say need, is it? I know where you're gonna go with this, but is it? It's a want. It's a feeling inside for me to reach a certain level. Like I must. Or should I change it to I must?
No, that's the same thing. Need and must is the same thing. I will. Because the definition of will is what you're doing it already, and it doesn't have to be physical. It could be mental. It starts from mental.
I will, yeah.
Because when you say I will, now you're committed. Now you're committed. When you're going, I need, and pretty soon it becomes I don't need. But if you go, I will, you're just gonna just hop to it.
Yeah, I get it. The only thing with in my head, when I said I will do that, if I don't mean it at the time. Like it's
and it doesn't have to be, and it doesn't have to be right now.
Yeah,
it will be. It's gonna happen on its right time.
I just know a lot of Marlboro and Suave type people that say they go.
I know, right?
I will.
And they never do.
You're gonna do a goddamn thing,
and they never do.
Bullock bullshit.
Yeah, Bullock bull. Yeah, Bullock bull, man.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Bullock bull, because it makes so much sense, right? Hey, you know what? I'm Scoob is picking up. Okay, so in Tagalog, my kids know this, right? When someone is doing something and they're doing it to show off, when they're doing it, you go, nux. It's kind of like, whoa, it's like, nux. You go, nux. And now me and Scooby saying that, nux. Like we're walking down the marina and someone's on a skateboard and this dude tried to be like, because now the marina, for some reason, around 7:30, 8:30, man, it's the mostest.
It's the mostest with the, yeah.
It's the mostest. That's a great time to walk because at the Sparks Marina, y'all, get your walking. 1.8 miles. He gets the mostest around 7:30, 8:30, around there. So that's where I do my walking.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe after this, like the last time after our 4-hour gig, we went for a walk at the marina.
Yeah.
That was great, man. It helped calm down the shrooms.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the I will and I need. I just want to clarify. That's up to you. But I stopped saying I need.
Yeah.
I will.
Shout out to Eddie Miles 33 up on Podbean.
Eddie Miles.
Thanks for tapping in. So, new listener up here in the Hida Pub. Hope you're enjoying the content, my brother.
Are we on Podbean tonight?
Yeah, man. Everywhere.
Wow, Spotify. Good job. Oh, you know what? I told my friend, Brother Dave, if he wants to join tonight. He said just send him the link.
Oh, Brother Dave, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shoot.
I wanted to pull up. Let me get in a little Nevada news segment. Crazy story came out of Las Vegas. Hold on here. I sent it to myself. I'm starting to get better. Eventually, I'm gonna start printing out little things and having notes. Shows. Let's see what I sent it.
Wait, what are you looking at? What's that?
I'm trying to find this link that I emailed to myself this morning. Damn it. I emailed it. Oh well. All right, we'll just go straight. So this dude, crazy ass looking, fucking devil looking guy, bro, shot his like girlfriend, hit her body in the fucking attic until the body started stinking, and then he like rented a car and was gonna move her body and go hide it, and he got caught. But Las Vegas man shot girlfriend. But this dude
12 times, is that the one?
Yeah. So this is bear with me.
It is so violent out there. Wow.
And I thought about it. Don't just do Nevada. You know what we are, because we're going 18 different markets. Top of the fourth quarter is the perfect way. I couldn't have asked for. I'm not a big birthday guy, but my birthday is September 3rd, and that's how much in synchronicity I do things. And what I'm seeing about producing and always like when I put out my album, like Desert Underground Volume 1, it was top of the year 2010. There's over the 3-month. There's like everything's done structurally, and and it's harvest season, right? The power of the universe, like as far as where we're at in the season itself, man. 9 months in, and seasons are changing. But anyway, I'm gonna continue doing the Nevada news segment, even for our ATL listeners and everybody else. Check this dude out, though, bro. Okay. And I want to when we talk about Judge Joe Brown, man, gotta get better. And this, I don't ever want to put myself in a position to be locked up in a cell with a motherfucker that look like this.
Damn.
Look at this guy right here.
He just look like he's hating life. I just don't like. Are those tattoos?
These are tattoos. He has horns tattooed in his head, as well as I thought he was wearing real glasses. There are glasses tattooed in his face.
Wow.
The whole bottom half of his face is literally tattooed, besides his lips, his neck. But he has some weird Baphomet hordes. Anyway, hold on. It's time for Nevada news. Yes.
Wow, he tattooed glasses on himself.
Las Vegas man accused of shooting girlfriend 12 times, hiding body for 2 days. 8 News Now by Stephanie Overton. Las Vegas man is accused of shooting and killing his girlfriend and hiding her body in his home for 2 days. On August 14th, around 2:30 p.m., a man entered a Southeast Area Command Center for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to report a homicide. According to the arrest report, the man told police that he was fearful that if anyone knew he was at the police station, he would be killed. The report stated that he told police that he was at the house of the 1600 block of Golden Arrow Drive on August 12th, 2 days prior, when he heard an argument between James Gina III, age 50, and his girlfriend, Selena Rebholz, at around 9 a.m. He told police that he knew Gina owned at least 3 firearms, had a violent temper. This is Gina, by the way, the guy, and did crystal meth, the report stated. According to the report, Rebholz was calling Gina a pedophile. The witness said it sounded like Rebholz was throwing things. The witness heard Gina tell Rebholz, "I'll put 3 in you if you don't shut up," referring to shooting Rebholz 3 times. The report stated that Gina's mother tried Gina told her he would also shoot her if she didn't go away. The witness told police that he and Gina's mother left the house to go gamble for approximately 3 hours. The witness told police that when he returned, Gina was acting frantic and distraught. The report stated Gina took the witnesses to a bedroom in the house where he saw Reboats lying naked on the floor with a hole in her chest. The report stated that Gina's mother told police that Gina told him he was fiddling with his gun and accidentally shot Reboats. According to the report, Reboats was still alive, wheezing and making gurgling sounds. The witness told Gina to call an ambulance, but Gina didn't. The witness told police that he left the house because he did not know what to do and could not deal with the situation. Later received a text from Gina which said she's gone, she's dead. Deleted the messages. And returned to the house 13 to speak with Gina. Gina told him that he killed the woman he loved and hid her body in the attic. The witness said Gina asked him if he could drive Gina and his mother to the airport so they could get a rental car. And he didn't want to remove the body inside his own car because she was beginning to emit a foul odor.
Right.
And wow. So this is the interesting thing. Gina refused to speak to the detectives. Said, he was a real one though, because I've been watching a lot of these interrogation videos lately. Mm-hmm. That's kind of been my vice on YouTube, man. Mm-hmm. I've been watching these just little like interrogation shits,
right,
of just criminals, like, and the whole process. And literally, once that fucking Miranda rights read, said, "I want a lawyer." Boom, that's it.
Right.
So that's what he did there. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for September 5th. And that was Nevada news. Look at that scary motherfucker though, man. I mean, honestly though, he's not even that scary looking. Like when you, like, I don't know, when you,
he kind of has friendly eyes if you think about it.
Yeah, like when you really look at him, like it's kind of like, and I don't know if that's where I'm getting aging and progressing as a man. It's because like, dude, you're a man, I'm a man. You spoke about that. We were talking about that privately though. You don't have any tattoos in your body. How does that make you feel when you see? Because I've talked about getting the two that I have removed because there's, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with them, but sometimes I just look at them and I'm like, that was then. Like, I don't know, I don't really feel the same. But yeah, the horns and everything. But it's like I definitely see some mental issues, but it's like there's like an insecurity there. There's a
obviously.
There's a like, bro.
Obviously, I mean that's like
you're definitely gonna
someone who just doesn't like themselves.
I'm not gonna go to sleep. No crazy shit. Fucking.
I mean, the tattoo is like touching. That must have hurt, like right there on the edge of your lips, and he has thin ass lips, and all the way from the chin, and he has thin lips. And that area right there, that must hurt, dude. On his face, and then the two horns on his head. Like, what is he trying to really? Is he trying to really like? Oh, look at me, I'm an evil guy.
Yeah, man, that meth, and obviously he's done time before. Different things. Like I get it and everything, but
yeah, no, that's yeah. It's definitely he's confused.
It's really but yeah, like yeah. Like years ago, I would, I say, "Oh, that's scary, mother." Yeah, the general perception, but
yeah, but after a while,
I guess being a conversationalist, you just kind of, because
like if someone like that talks to me and they have that, I wouldn't care. I'm like, okay, you're talking to me, so you got tattoo on your eyes. I don't, around your eyes of a glass. I won't care. I won't be like, oh my god, don't talk to me. It's like. No big deal. I won't even because I'll be looking at your eyes.
It's the energy too,
the energy,
like 5 seconds. Like if his shit was off and everything, I'll just say, hey man, whatever. Or if it was just, oh yeah, sir, the aisle 13, you can get the.
So just want to go back to that question. I don't have any tattoos, right? Yeah. Okay, so I don't have any tattoos, and because of all the walking and workout and diet, whatever you call it, at 56 years old, I kind of checked myself out, and I've never been in the best shape of my life. Like, I'm cut, and I don't lift weights or nothing like that. And I'm like, and I just, wow, I haven't, like, my waistline is 30. Like, when was the last time, And and I'm feeling young. I'm feeling young. I get compliments like you lost weight, you're looking young, whatever. It feels good, and I recommend it for everyone. Please, it's definitely worth it. So going back to, not having any tattoos, I want to tell you, thank you, Jesus, that I didn't, because our bodies was, if you take care of your body, your temple, your body is beautiful. You're beautiful. We are all beautiful. So when you are not who you are, then think of it as a layer of costume. You're trying to, and that's weight. Because when you become overweight, your natural beautiful feature goes away. Your face gets all puffy, and all you have and it's not good. And the thing is that a lot of people go, oh, because your mentality is, I gotta lose it now so I can look good tomorrow. No, it does not work like that. Slowly make it a lifestyle. So to answer that question, yes,
there's a sense of purity or something, right? Like you must
it's
have.
especially when I sweat and I'm sorry, I'm really just talking, I'm not comfortable. It's just, I'm amazed myself. It's like, and I got tan, and so when I'm wet, it's like it glistens, and then I have no tattoo, and you gotta understand, my skin is not the best. I got really sensitive. I don't have a lot of body hair, so whatever touches my skin, it will just tear it or something like that. So I got to keep it super lubed up all the time, and yeah, and
yeah,
feels good, man. It's
yeah.
like, wow.
No, it's interesting. I don't know. Tattoos are, I've never really been into them, but the ones I did get meant something. I mean, that's what they all say. Like, they meant something for the time. Like when I, the desert sickness and the weed plant, because I was literally sitting there like in the Nevada with some, it's my home, Battleborn.
Since we're talking about tattoos, I mean, can we get to the offensive side
of tattoos?
Yeah, there's some people that shouldn't get tattoos.
My girl has a shitload of tattoos, and she's actually wants to get my name tattooed on her. And there's like a thing in me that's like, yeah, like I'll get my name, it's.
But there's also a thing that why? Because I would probably feel that way, like
somewhere. She's like, yeah, like like somewhere, provocative, or revealing, or just kind of or private, right, or something like that. But yeah, like an ego, just like a thing.
Sure.
Yeah. A couple names tattooed on you,
Right.
It's like a dominant thing, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But what were you gonna say? Before I cut you off there, the fucking we were talking about tattoos, and you're gonna say
so can we talk about like
intimate,
like some people that shouldn't have tattoos?
Oh, the offensive.
Yeah, the offensive.
Like those fat wobbly like tattoos.
If you have cankles and you know who you are,
yeah, okay.
Don't get a tattoo on your ankle, please, because it's not cute. It's not cute. I'll be the first one to tell you. Cankles, no, don't do it.
But that's the only thing I don't like about sometimes when I'm judging like tattoos, right? Is they're so cliche. Like they're so, when you see the butterfly or and like, and for some reason a lot of the girls, they got this this thing on their wrist, like it's like a wrist tattoo, and it's like, but they all got the same sign, or they have a dolphin.
What about the Chinese writing or something like that they have on or maybe even what do you call it, a biblical verse, and
I've seen a lot of men, especially like from the Pacific Northwest or out here in the desert region, that have like a mountain, mountain range, or like an eagle tattooed on them or something, and then you have the typical depending on the ethnicity of the person, like culture of tattoos. I mean, you got the the Hawaiian or Samoan guy that has his tribal,
got the tapas and everything. The tribal. I mean, I got nothing against it, and you have it. I'm indifferent with it. Whatever. That's your prerogative. That's your business. I'm not gonna whatever. But to answer that question, as for myself, I'm glad I never got tattoos, because I always envision myself to be where I am today. That's crazy. Really. I envisioned, of course, I was younger and everything, but now that I'm 56, where I was telling my friend Dave, we're at that age now where a lot of guys my age are dying or getting really sick or going down the tube, that hole, whatever.
You know what's crazy is like, well, yeah, a lot of.
It's a very sensitive age.
A lot of but even nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Younger, these people my age and these 18-year-old, 21-year-olds dropping like fast.
Don't give up, man. It's gonna pass. No matter how bad it is, don't overreact. It's gonna pass. Trust me, it's gonna pass.
What about, say, like, I don't know. I'm sure, just people in general that you see throughout your daily, like, men, like hanging on to hip hop.
Yeah.
Let me just give a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Sagging pants.
Yeah, but where was I? I was the Western Village or something over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in line, and you see a lot. But like I'm just in line and I just see some dude barreling through the casino, and it's hot, so he's got his shirt off and he's got his wife beater over his shoulder, belting through, like fucking hat looks greasy, slimy. I don't know, man. It's like underwear. His ass is sticking out. You can see the fucking sweat in his fucking ass crack, barreling through the fucking casino. And sometimes I'm like, people trip out when they get mad at, say, when they have activity, like when they police or something. Oh, they're out. No. You cause attention to yourself, motherfucker.
Exactly. No, 100%.
If you're just loose with it, like even my ass, I'm like, yo, if I want some action, I'm gonna go probably holler at this dude. He just don't give a fuck right here. He, just that image or something. Or if I'm working like security or loss prevention at that bitch, I'm gonna be like, hey, you see that dude barreling through the fucking casino? And I say barreling because like the way he was walking, like almost like trying to keep it. I'm just like, I don't understand the mindset.
And he thinks that he still look cool.
I don't understand. Yeah, like I don't understand.
And he hasn't left. He hasn't left that time of his life when
he's clearly mid 30, like one of those dudes.
Yeah, like he couldn't let go of 1994. He couldn't let go of 1994. Or 2004. He can't let go.
But I never went through that phase at all. I'm talking about. I remember.
Me neither.
I remember, man. Like my mom would say different. I'm talking about when I first started listening to like Ice Cube, like Lethal Injection, America's Most Wanted. I was probably like 3rd, 4th grade. Really, I went through this phase, and then in 6th grade, I did attempt to do some local thuggery, with my little crew there, and I was heavily influenced by rap. And I remember a certain time, like my mom told me, like, yo, pull up your basketball shorts a little bit and everything. And I remember there was but it was nothing. I mean, I snapped
excessive.
out of that. I snapped out of it quick. I'm talking about a year or two.
Right.
Little like young boy influenced by hip hop.
Right. Well,
once I got into high school, none of that shit.
The whole sagging pants. Let's all talk about that, right? Okay. Cat Williams did say when your pants hang. Okay. But another thing, let's talk about that from a posture stand, because I'm into health. Okay. Posture stand, right? So a lot of times how we wear stuff dictates our everyday posture. And it's bad enough that I'm seeing a lot of Americans who don't really walk correctly. I mean, they can probably walk, but from the way it looks at, I'm going, they're probably walking real fast right now because something healed, and then they're going to injure it again, and then they're going to rest up, and they're going to walk the same way, and they're going to injure again. Heel to ball, a lot of people, and you got to be in rhythm, especially white folks. They're like in the rush all the time. Relax. You're not in the rush for nothing. Your heart rate, your heart rate will get there, bro. Pump your brakes. It's more laps, more slower walks with more laps is better. than fast walk with few laps. Because when you do few laps, fast walk, all you're doing is getting the heart pumping. You're not burning the fat.
Or even with the, with anything, Stairmaster or something like that. You go there like low level, level 4, level 6, and just maintain. Do like 45 minutes on level 6 for anybody. Like I can drink right here for hours and probably go do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be winded and shit, but like that's something I can that's like my general fitness level, you know what I mean? Like this, I don't know, man. We can drink, we can do all these things, but maintain, man. Like there's one thing too, like that's why I may or may not be good for Hollywood, because on my own accords and my own thoughts. If you need water or anything, man, you can help yourself. You know?
Yeah.
I can, you can take me to the party, offer me all the pleasures and little party favors. I'll take my will. Like I'm so paranoid. Like I already know not to drink open stuff, this and this. Like I'm gonna see other people. Like, someone offer me something. Hey man, go ahead, dude. Okay, I'm always like, so. They wouldn't be able to get me easy, but then at the other side too, they wouldn't be able to get me easy because like that's how people want to get you out of your element. Or maybe if they see like Brotha Ray's like a strong figure, they're gonna try to lure me to those parties. Like, hey, don't bring Brotha Ray, or they're gonna try to separate us along the course and everything, and then boom over here, right? But there cannot be none of those crazy stories like, oh, Harry blacked out and fucking did this and that. Because I don't know, man. Even on all my substances, shrooms, hard drugs, the drinking, weed, right. Like I've just always maintained this. There's this line I have inside of myself.
You see, you're one of the, like I would say, rarity to be able to do that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can do.
I'm not saying I can't go there.
Yeah, you can't go there, but human. You know your limits.
Know them very well, man.
Unfortunately, there's some people that don't know their limits when they're sober. I know my limits, and then when they really get that alcohol crossed up across their lips, they lose it. And I know a lot of guys like that. That's the bad thing. And you know what I'm talking about.
I know. Yeah, I grew up all around them, raised like, and maybe that's why too, because I just seen so much loose.
Yeah.
Cannons and so much things that's why I keep a tight grip on myself.
Yeah,
and my emotions.
that's why I know you do what you do, but you're not one of them, and
that's why I have pretty great patience, like
really
overall.
Yeah, your demeanor is just phenomenal.
I mean, I'm impatient when I want a little something, like things like we all are, like, but generally, like with the public or with we're gonna go grab another Drinki drink and agua. He's on the agua. I'm over here on the Gubba rum and the Corona. But even generally, like in public and everything, I might have that look on my face. I might be standing there, but it's all about what you really say. And like, yeah, body language means a lot too. But I'm always that guy, and then I always come through. How you doing? It's amazing how many cashiers or tellers or different people are like, hey, thanks for waiting. Or if I hit a bar and I see the bartender's busy, and I don't know, there's the energy I give off, and they come up, hey man, thanks for being so patient. What can I get for you? Oh man, thank you, man. Boom. Real simple. And you just gotta go with the flow. You can never, yeah, there's no crazy. I've been, that's why I don't do the liquor extensively, because I've been there. I've been there like hurling and then damn near, liquor poison and everything. And just, it's horrific. It's horrific, and I don't like it.
If we were the same age, let's say, we're both 35, turning to 36. I would hang out with a guy like you because you're controlled. And I remember going back in the years. Shout out to you, Jeremiah and Malik. Navarro Gilbert. your dad, Bill, was like that. Bill Gilbert was like that. He was that guy that he can drink, but he knows when to control it. I never seen Bill ever, and we would dance and have a good time. He drinks, and he's totally cool, just like what you're saying you are.
Yeah.
I respect that, dude.
Yeah.
I really really respect that because, yeah. Hey, it's not that I'm telling you to stop drinking. You're gonna tell yourself that.
Yeah, everything's on my own timeline,
Yeah.
But because I got this sinner in me, and I've had very people close to me tell me that too. Like even when I was on drugs too, I think I told this before, but a big compliment I got from like a family member was like, "Yo, man," because I was coming down off that shit.
Yeah,
but they were still like, and they had a bad experience from their family member,
Mhm.
and it was just like, man, like damn, D, like, even on that shit, man, like you're always you, brother. Like I could trust you in my home, around my, like you're just always the same D. Like you know what I mean? Like you're just fucking cool, and not to, like glutton all my in that, but just kind of speaking on my character on the substances, whatever I choose, like that's why I did the show last week, on the come down and just kind of really explored, and then we're back again, and we speak about it, and you see the everything full circle, man.
Yeah,
how it is. So.
I gotta commend you for that because, like, how to, when to stop. You're always in control, and I think, and what I was gonna say is that I think the reason why you're that way is because when you were growing up, and you folks can watch it. I don't know what episode it was when you talked about growing up and you were in all these medications and you were just like being knocked out and all the side effects and whatnot. Because that feeling growing up, you're like, I know how that feeling is. So
never going back.
So you understand how it is with that kind of like, what? I look back, maybe I'm the same way too. Because when I was younger, I was anemic. I fainted in my life 4 times. And I tell you what, folks, for those of you that really fainted, it's not fun. You feel like you died. Fainted, for real. Actually, I fainted. I just recently fainted. Like, yeah.
Yeah, a couple months ago or some crazy shit.
Yeah, to where it cracked my tooth. But it's not a good feeling, So,
yeah. No, for sure, man. But what's weird is that like a lot of people close to me, man, maybe going through this some shit I went through like 14, 15, 16, 17. Now, like a lot of people I know are like, they're kind of, reverting back in a way, like using these terms, anxiety and depression and all like I've just seen it become more of a, it's like a mainstream. It's almost like and I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I get it, but as a man, bro, I feel like, and I didn't like it back then because that shit caused me a lot of one time I was walking through the lunchroom cafeteria, like 7th grade, went over. I'm talking about crippling anxiety to where like the voices like literally like
wow,
in fear, heart pumping, afraid to walk across the cafeteria. That happened in multiple schools. Like,
was it because you were going to different schools?
I don't know, man.
Probably because because that's always culture shock after culture shock, and for a young kid,
you're always thinking.
I get you.
And then still always having that mind. Like I was still, as much as I think now, how I just explained on the boat. I mean, that's when I was a kid sitting there. I'm just constantly thinking like, and putting scenarios together around me, and then thinking of like.
That was your survival. That was your way of coping.
But luckily, I just grew up, like I grew out of that.
Perhaps maybe that method that you did, I don't know. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you did the normal thing. You process everything. You put everything together. I think the fact that you were like going through some whatever, some mental whatsoever, and you're able to kind of wrestle it to your favor. To some people, I think because it's of how you believe. It really boils down to that, But of course,
and maybe too because let's talk about my upbringing just a little bit more. Yeah, I had a loving Caucasian mother.
sure,
Shout out to her. But like,
a mom is a mom.
but
Mom is mom.
but I really didn't have like a lot of
Awesome,
young men, a literal support system like to go home to, as far as usually she'd go to work in like 7 to 3, so I might have a couple hours with her at night, hour in the morning a lot of times. But like when I'm feeling these feelings, and then I go home to the dips, to my little pods or whatever scenario, apartment complex, like bro, my house was like the crash pad. So like everyone's coming through. I'm out till whenever. I'm doing shrooms at 12. I'm doing I took my first hit of the meth at 12. And did different
in other words, you had friends.
Definitely friends, but the just being so open, and like influenced to the the world.
Yeah. You experience. You know what? I can relate. It's the same thing with me too. You and your friends walk really far. Wow, we've never been. It's kind of like the Hobbits. We escaped the Shire. Where are we now? Yeah, as a kid, that was an adventure, man. Around 8, 9 years old. I love that. I grew up like that too. That's how kids should grow up. And
okay, why? It seems like peers of my peers, like peers that I know, we grew up all like that, but now they're letting these things hinder them when we should be moving past them, getting better, and just using them as like little thought crutches. Like,
very, very good.
Like I think about the past a lot, but I don't dwell on it. It's just like it's almost like a boing, I'll think of a thought and boing, and then like a video game, it'll bounce me back to the present or the future a couple steps. Boing.
But isn't it funny how you look back at the past and how they did right and wrong, and you know what it is? It's the social media that expose you every minute of I'll give you an example. You're into the crime scene right now. How did they this and that detective stuff? I went through that too.
Little interrogation.
I mean, my favorite movies back in the 90s in college and then young is mystery movies.
Yeah.
Like
Sherlock Holmes type shit.
No. I'm talking about like mystery, like Silence of the Lamb.
Okay.
Yeah, like those kind of movies. Like you got to figure them out, So I love those, and then the whole, So I there was a point where I was also interested in those too, But my values raising my kids was still like, hey man, I'm not gonna not look after them. I was a very, very watchful dad, just like you are. But at the same time, I also give them a certain freedom to take, to basically, okay, you're on your own. Okay, I'm not watching you, so you got to be responsible. I also gave them that room. I didn't like, oh my God, this and that, and super protective, because that's gonna cause your child to be afraid of everything, But all I can say is that my kids were all born 3 years apart, and I can tell the two older ones compared to the youngest one, their whole thought process is a little different. That's the interesting thing about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up some company here. I'm gonna put a little backdrop.
Yeah,
of this lady at the bar. I'm not gonna spend too much time finding the picture, bro. I was just sitting here like, wait a minute, a few people up here. Let me throw on a nice lady at a bar setting here. So far in the show, so we're closing in here on the 2-hour mark of the Hida Pub. Thank you for being with us. Thursday night rants, aka therapy night rants. The more like the main title is now therapy night rants. If you go to Spotify, it's there. Everything's the therapy night TNR. But you know how we do over here, man. But go to Spotify, man. The Hida Pub.
Yes.
That is the almost rebranding, man, of the Harris is Drinking Again podcast.
If you decide to go to the gym and you just want to hear something, two guys just ran off and everything, just being stupid, being funny, being real, and you know, if our language kind of offends you, we apologize. We don't try to. That's just how we express stuff. I hope you understand.
Yeah, according to this deal that I did, man, it's, you know, the FCC and all that.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, we've never had a problem. I said, okay, well, hopefully I could be the first guy that brings, you know, oh, you guys are too much on the show.
I mean, you know what? I think even our natural the way we talk, we don't cuss a lot, which is good. You know, we don't cuss a lot, and to me, that's another thing. Okay, now that we're talking about tattoos, that's another thing I want to say. If you're talking and you have a curse word after every sentence, check yourself, especially if you're in your 40s, please. You know, and it's you know, it's time to get a self-image check. You know, really. I mean, and the thing is that
nobody.
And the thing is that, you know, yeah, check yourself, and because you're gonna have to check yourself some way somehow, so might as well make it now.
Yeah, check your motherfucking self, man.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's good. It's very healthy. You know.
I'm trying to change my battery here. Give me 1 second.
And also, you know, even your attire, man. Take a quick image mirror look, and you go, man. What I'm wearing right now, is it what I was wearing back in high school? Because this is what made my wife thought I was cute, and so I stuck with it. Real talk.
Bring some.
Yeah, because
continue
there was
on, ladies. Continue on.
Because they were like stuck with the, you know, like, you know, that was the era of their highlight of their attractiveness. Okay. There's gonna come a time where that was cute at that age. But when you get a little older, body formation becomes a little different, because, you know, just like women, men, we change too. Our structure changed and everything, whatnot. And we don't look as cute anymore as what we were used to wearing before. So, yeah. So if you want to learn how to, you know, kind of like know how to put clothes together, yeah, I'm going to be talking about that. That's going to be part of that's why I haven't been doing Talk These Shoot, because I've been kind of, you know, in my notes and everything, kind of reprogramming whatnot. I want to put, like, you know, fashion for men, because I like to dress up. You know, like Andre, I like doing that kind of stuff, man. Putting clothes together.
Oh, I just had it, you fucking mother. Yeah, man. You know, we talked about it this week and stuff. It just depends when you're ready to. There we go. Konnichiwa, bitches.
There you go. Asian women, man. I'm not trying to. I mean, all women are beautiful, man, but they're so cute, man.
Go ahead and shake those drinks up, ladies. I will take a Hendrix slightly dirty martini up, and my brother Ray here will have the Sazerac. Thank you very much.
Man. Yeah, did I tell you about? I talk about my plan to go back to the Philippines, to not go back to live. I mean, to visit.
Yeah, you know, we always talk about it, brother.
Man, I'm looking forward to that. Going back to my motherland in the Philippines, Manila. Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, man. International. Yep.
So international.
Yeah, man. So anyway, so let's see. We covered Nevada news. We did a nice segment. We got the Joe Brown out the way. You know, just a little thing. I don't know. We talked about the Jews and shit. I was in the shower and shit. That shit hit me this morning. I was like, I'm just gonna play this. We're gonna have a little explanation on it, hopefully, you know, and just a man's perspective. But it was also a little bit of premonitioning and foreshadowing different things that I want to do on the show and conversations I want to bring up. And then me and Ray doing the beats and everything. So what's
Is that
next?
beat time? Is it the beat time? Is that time when you put on the beat and
Just
we
officially past the 2-hour mark of the show.
Then I think it's that time where you just improvise.
If you weren't here in the beginning, as much as I love doing them, the shows, most of them will be under the 3-hour mark. So about 8 p.m. to 11 going forward, you know, as much I'm going to hit the off button no matter what. I know I've said it 45 times before, but it'll be right. And upon viewer demand,
yeah,
as it grows, man, I would love people. Nah, man, come back, do a part 2. Hell, okay, I'll do it the 3 hour and then come back do another hour or 2. I would love that sort of engagement one day, man. But we just continue to press on. Me and my brother right here, man. So where do we want to go next? I mean, you know, just kind of we did the whole week, man, a little bit. Posture, get your ass up. Where's the
did we talk about the job thing? Work?
Yeah, I brought that up before you got on. Certain Karens and Marlboro and Suave mentality. So
then I guess that's it. I'm getting the fuck out of it now.
Yeah, show him, man.
No,
call in old Bill, old Willy Nilly. Get Willie in here, damn it. We need a where the hell, Willie? We need a story. No, the main gist. Let's just go back to consistency. No,
hey, man, you know what?
83 weeks in a row. These guys again. Oh, fuck. Harry, fuck, man. You know, another post, I mean, I don't know. I kind of want that to be the theme too. Like, yo, man.
No, it's what you're doing is really
like if
you're like the David Goggins of pubcasting.
Jeez. If anything, it's like, you know, at least you know where I'll be Thursday night. Like as far as lifehood, my whatever legacy type of
right.
Like yo, this motherfucker, he just be doing his how you doing his little. Sometimes that's good enough for me when I think about some like what daily grind I could have. Or it's like, well, fuck Thursday night, man, and then then we got Saturday, Sunday. So we expounded over here, man. Saturday, Sunday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, WDJY FM, hypeglobalmedia.com. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got. And Gubba Rum. I mean, come on. Life's good. Shit. So that's all I got to say. Okay, how about this? Let's go into the I want to do this hype media global segment, real shit, because I know a lot of you know, I know you're not supposed to care at the moment, but what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to show these other businesses and people is like, yo, if anything, this dude is like a big ass hype man for our company. For like he endorses us, but based on what you know going forward, what new content in 58 minutes can we provide? Like, because it has to be completely different than TNR, man. As far as the lives and everything, like structured, like even like just to the point.
58
minutes. They're leaving 2 minutes for advertisers and sponsors.
58 minutes, less than a minute.
Back-to-back days, man. Saturday, Sunday. So what is that? 116 minutes, almost 2 hours of content a week. I have to give these people for another year straight.
58 minutes.
Consistency. Now, I mean, it's like, yeah, man.
Like, okay, so from my experience of doing the scripture reading every morning, and I haven't been doing it every day. I used to do it, and then I kind of like now I'm pacing myself, you know, because I put out enough out there, and that right there is like, because that's 60 seconds. It's a long time.
Yeah, man. It's like a whole new, and that's what I'm excited for, man. I signed up for it, you know, and it's like, yeah, I got to provide 116 minutes a week. 464 minutes a month. Oh, I'm good. Damn, I'm good on basic math. 464 extra minutes a month I have to put into this pubcast.
So the easiest way I can think of is to do a kind of like a mini story.
Okay.
That's leading into something. So that way every single time they're like for 58 seconds, you know, oh, the next one, what's the next one? What's the next one? You know, it's going to be like every single part is going to be what's going to happen. What if? Let that mind work, brother. I love it. I know you're thinking. I love it. See, I don't have to think. I just let him think. I just throw the idea, crutch, what God gave me. Here you go, Ray. Somebody else will paint it for you.
I'm thinking of I'm thinking of a 52. No, that's actually 100, and that's another 104. 52 weeks, two a week. So, you know, in conjunction with the current 104 we're on. Okay, so, or even on Saturday could be the story. Okay, like a brother. This is our movie. We always talk about doing a movie. That's what we're gonna basically do. We could do literally
a movie,
like a movie, like
in 1 minute clips.
Well, in 1 hour time slot, right?
In an hour time slot, but then you figure. Oh wait, you said 58 seconds or 58 minutes?
Minutes.
Oh, 58 minutes. Oh, so you got an hour.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought. Okay.
What the?
Okay.
58
an
minutes
hour.
Saturday, 58 minutes Sunday, 460 times.
Oh, definitely. 4
minute.
That is. I mean, you know what? We can have each episode. Oh,
I'm thinking like a Last Dance 52 part fucking series.
Hey, you know what? Hey, wait. I got an idea too. Okay, check this out. Hear me out. How about maybe we go to TMCC or anywhere, we bring it out there. We'll let Janess, you know, with all of her, because that's what's gonna get her back again. I know, Janess, you're holding out on me, baby. Okay, but you know what? Brother Ray loves you, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Keros up in the building. Hello. I'm slow to the chat on Podbean. My apologies. I'll be over here.
Janess Carter
on the YouTube mostly. And shout out to KirkleyHennessy.com. Okay. You affiliated with some Hennessy, man? Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast, man. Definitely send me a bottle of Hennessy, even though I'll definitely promote that shit. I'll be the biggest Henny drinker if they paying that. Salute. Now, anyway, sorry. I had to acknowledge these people. I got some messages. You don't pay attention to Podbean. Over here on Podbean, you got people on Podbean.
We got people on Podbean.
They get mad. You just listen.
Hello, Podbean.
You just focus
listeners
on the YouTube.
Yes,
people. I'm sorry.
Harris is Drinking Again. Brother Ray G, coming at you. What's going on here?
Talking about a tattoo.
What? Feeling it.
What about this? Let's see. Ladies facing the street corner.
Yeah.
Feeling good. I'm not ready to bust a flow yet, but I should. I could do it anytime, just on top of my mind. Yes, I'm feeling fine. Harry, too scary. I'm not ready to settle down and get married, even though I'm living the life like I am. I could be scared. I do not care. Sometimes I wake up, I go to an interview and don't do my hair. That's what makes it scary. You never know what you're going to get. Late night, and I'm falling off of it, but I'll still bust on a dime. Even in front of some people, it don't even matter. Yeah, we gotta get out, man. Gotta get out and hit the scene.
Hey man, I gotta get my license, and when I get my license, Nevada insurance commercial license, everybody pay everybody. I'm gonna get my license. I'm gonna sell you life insurance, health and even auto, casualty, property for your business and your family. Brotha Ray G.
Just in case you have a tragedy. Or a catastrophe.
Insurance for annuity, make your life secure. You better leave it.
All I got is matches over here tonight.
Hey, you know what? I got a lighter in the car, dude. Hold on, dude. Open the man. I'm gonna go get my lighter, dude. You use a bottle of matches, man. You use matches after you take the number 2. I got my lighter.
Well, it's whatever. I mean, we only got one more.
Okay.
Thing anyway. I got a torch. I got a big ass torch too, man. Oh, see, there's a lighter right there. Actually, it fell. Look at that shit. I've been looking for this lighter. I got some papers and a lighter right there, man. I got like 4 things of papers around here.
And there, you know what? Tonight is meant to be.
That's where, yeah, literally, all my shit be dropping, coming up, missing. Motherfucking mushroom probably rolling around here.
Man,
too,
you know what? All I gotta say is, what is that thing Neen cooked, man? That was on fire. I didn't even have the chicken, man. That thing filled me up, man. Shout out to you, Neen.
Shout out. It's time to turn the fuck up here. Get my rock on. Huh? At the Hida Pub.
Thank you.
Little release.
I didn't walk tonight, so I needed that.
Absolutely, man. You know what's crazy is though, like, because I don't like a lot of that music either, but I love when it comes to like Caucasian like music, like pretty much white people music, like white boy music. Hate Breed, Disturbed, Godsmack. Like, I like that fucking hard death metal fucking shit like that. Like fucking
they're funky, dude.
Like, cause especially when you're like working out or like you're running, it's just like even playing the drums, man. That's a good ass cardio workout, man. Holy shit.
No, music really drives you, man. You know, but nowadays with my age and whatnot, I kind of like, you know, hip hop, lo-fi, more instrumentals. Like I really don't really listen to words no more.
Yeah, that's right. but it's all to the good, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing about music, and I'm definitely bipolar with the music. Like, in a 60-minute span, I mean, I can go from this to, you know, the rock shit to the Pink Floyd. I got my set of country songs. I got my set of gangster rap, and then I got my, you know, I can hit. Give me 60 minutes, I'll take you up and down, up and down.
I mean, it's interesting with music. Like, I'm gonna say that, you know, I'm not gonna say that, oh, I hate country, because
more beats
there's some country music that's just, you know, lyrically, it was sang, and I love it. You know, like when Dolly Parton sang, you know, I will always love you. I love that version, man. Dolly Parton's version. As much as I love Whitney Houston, but when Dolly Parton sang it, that was her song. And she sang it the way she felt like when she wrote it. And that's what makes music so appealing to me. It hits your emotions deep inside. Can't even imagine.
I just want to type in rock dark real quick just to see what kind of dark shit.
Enjoy the ride. You're like floating in the sky.
Floating in the sky.
On top of a cloud. And here it comes thunder. Oh, now you gotta dodge. Oh, it's gonna hit you. Let's go.
Mine.
Let's go.
It's mine.
Let's do this.
This is my shit right here. Yep. It's my prerogative to send you to hell with you there. If you break the chains, we will soak up your remains.
Ooh, I like that drop.
That was a hard drop. I wasn't expecting that.
I love that drop.
I wasn't expecting that.
Ooh, where'd that come from? Oh, man, you scratched the itch. Man, I feel music, dude. There's something about music, and I can relate really well, man. Like, I really relate to music. My existence, I can relate to music, man.
I like that. That deepness.
It drives you to want to write something.
Yeah. Searching. I'm searching. I'm searching for. Here we go. I'm trying to really
searching for understanding.
Yeah, I'm trying to conjure up that other side. Not that side, the side, Oreo side.
Feel it.
Oh, it's deep down. Okay.
I gotta take it.
We're just stretching our musical genres. We go country.
Hey man, let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, country? I can sing the country.
We do country after this.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll meet up with you. I always hear like a beautiful, sultry woman's voice on every hook in my head because my hooks in my head sound so dope.
Right.
But they're like, oh.
Right. But for a female to start off.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na. See, I don't know the words, but I'll kind of like voice out like in the sound how I want the lyrics to go. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when one hits me, see, I can do some rock shit. Like if I was ever honestly to make a comeback, I would want to try to get like a band and do like some rock.
Yeah,
you know,
like something like this. Okay, turn it up a little bit so we can feel it. Okay, something like this. Okay, so what are we talking about? Okay, hold on. Okay, all right, here we go. This journey, I'm rolling so hard they kicked me to. This journey, I'm rolling so hard they kicked me in.
Yeah, that was not bad. Yeah,
something like that.
This is why I know I don't reply. Met her the other night at the university. Could it be hanging out, eating pizza till 3? Yeah, this is me in a different life. Every day I come through like cutting a knife. Okay.
See, there you go. Yeah. Man, your whiteness came out, bro. Yeah, I like it. I like your white side.
Just another journey. Just another journey. When that white boy comes out of you.
Why do I have to go through this again?
I don't know.
Why? Because all of us this strange place. Why?
It's another day. And I'm on my way.
Are we gonna do this?
I don't know.
What's gonna be?
It has to be imagination, facing fear, or this creation. Sitting here, an occupation. I don't know, but I'm just facing. It's God teach truth or I owe you. And I just don't know what you will do. But I know that I want to come in, and I'm just drinking gin.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I feel so guilty.
Guilty inside.
I'm saying I'm not playing,
but
thoughts come to my mind, and your show drove me to my existence.
We call it therapy. You heard of he make you feel so good, so just grab a chair and just sit on down.
Oh, give me one more time.
One more time.
I wanna make
another
ride.
Therapy.
Oh,
I need therapy.
No therapy.
I need therapy.
I need therapy.
On a Thursday night.
On a Thursday night. Thursday night. Rants now. Thursday night. Hey, o'clock. P.M.
You guys having a good time out there?
O'clock. P.M. Oh man, that was hard. I was loving that.
I didn't even mean to cut it off.
I got lost in the sauce on now. Let's do that again. Let's go for another ride. I like this.
Yes. That was. Hey,
no, we gotta call this episode, this segment, something. We gotta call it White People's Music Trail. I know it sounds very offensive. No, it's not. Man, you know what? Shout out to
yeah,
people.
Well, you know what? Early on, but for some reason, even that one right there, that's legit. Like I hear a brother, and I see a brother, or just a Filipino man spitting on that, because it's like that's the type of shit you would hear in a casino. Like you'd be walking through Peppermill on a Friday night, and done therapy, and you'll be right there sitting there, and you'll be like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, shit, over here, therapy. Yo, we was going in right there. We was going in.
Yeah, that felt good.
Let's hit that back.
You know what?
I mean, let's hit that back.
Oh man, completely from fresh.
Okay, but let's narrow it down this time. What the fuck did I do here? What really happened? Hold on. I got so excited I grabbed the keyboard like a dumb fuck. That's why almost time for an assistant up here tonight. But I mean, damn, that was a clip. That's why we got, that was a fucking clip. Or was it not? Was that trash?
No, I don't care, man. You know what it was? It's content, man. Whatever it is, it's content. It's at the moment.
That was
You know, we were feeling ourselves.
Oh, we were feeling ourselves.
And you know what? We was on point. And I think I'm finally learning it. I'm understanding it and everything because I was on beat. And it was feeling good. And I just went with it. And I just, you know, we actually had a song of like doing whatever it is that we want to do.
Yeah.
And it's one of those songs that will never, like, kind of like Eye of the Tiger.
Was it this one? Okay. All right, but let's narrow it down.
Motivational songs.
And then, so on the hook, well, you know, we'll fit the bridgy hook part, and then therapy, right?
Yeah.
And that little override, maybe like I'll say the therapy, but you kind of do it with the and
therapy. And then no, when you say therapy, now back up on the therapy, and then you say therapy again, and I say something like maybe not therapy, but necessary or something.
This
like
might
that.
be even the little theme song, like a Thursday night.
Yeah, why not, man? Why not?
Okay, let's go, y'all.
Why
From
not?
the top, man. This is where the Hida Pub is. I like the way it comes in. All right, here we go. This comes in. Here we go. From the top.
Started.
And I'm going. Okay, hold on. Bear with us. No, right there, okay.
All right, that when the piano starts again.
Give it to me again. All right, let's go. Because I did have a little flow going there, so. All right. Y'all ready? This is about a girl that I used to rock with. Yeah. And I need a therapy. Yeah. On a Thursday night, it was said to me and ahead of me on a Thursday night. It's a Thursday night. This girl over there with the really long hair. And I said to her, did it occur? I came through, wanted to flirt. Baby girl, I'm just sitting here. Me and my team, we just cracking a beer. But you can sit right up on my lap. I got a mommy at home who's gonna take me a nap. But I gotta do my thing with you on a Thursday night. I get ridiculed for being a man. Sometimes women just don't understand a different plan in a different place. People walking out because they can't handle the taste. I don't know if it's the way we cook. Sitting right here, should I read a book? I probably should get some more derbitation. I meant determination all across the nation. Therapy, is therapy. Thursday night.
On a Thursday night.
Oh no, that one doesn't have the same flip.
I don't know, maybe because we, it's because we at the first we just at the moment, man.
Yeah, dude.
It was at the moment, man.
Yeah.
It was at the moment.
And
it was at the moment.
Yeah.
That's why we
And I hate to even be that host that's so in tune with the show, but I am so in tune with the show, and we just lost 2 viewers by going back to try to redub it. So that's proof in the pudding right there in the analytics. When I go back in the future, once something's done, something's done.
When something's done, yeah, that's right.
But we just put it to us. But we get excited.
Big today, gone today. We just got to get used to that life.
Yeah.
And you just got to get used to that
you
life.
Can never,
yeah.
But you can never reclip a.
Yeah, but it's gonna come at So
we just
all
have
right,
a good time.
all right. We hey, we it's a learning process, right? Okay.
Bro, we were.
Okay, you know what?
We
Now
were
that was past. Now it's a new thing, and let's put our minds together.
30 more minutes here at the Hida Pub. Definitely gotta get these clips in, and just hopefully you're rocking with us. A few people up in the chat on Podbean. Salute.
Salute.
You too. Don't be shy. Hit that like, subscribe. Leave a comment. Seriously, fuck the subscribe. Leave a comment.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
Engage with us.
Yeah.
Good or bad, the ugly. But
whatever,
so
man.
much.
Give us some tips. Share your ideas with us.
Yeah, like
become
I do it better than
a
you.
pub friend.
I could.
Let me rock it right here. I just came up with a new word. A pub friend. I just want to be Your pub friend. I don't want nothing sexual. Maybe, whatever. We'll leave it up in the air. Whatever is whatever. It will happen. But I still want to be your pub friend. What is a pub friend?
A pub friend.
What is a pub friend?
Sounds like a freakin' who you be tweaking with on the weekend, doing coke up off the table, step up in the bathroom, see the water leaking, tag and graffiti on the wall, no toilet paper in the bathroom stall. You gotta watch your step because you might slip and fall. Late night bumping elbows. You might be at a pub, but they got on reruns of Melrose and all that shit. You never know because the jukebox might not. You gotta hit just to get it to work to get your dollar back. Shit.
Yes.
But they always make you feel comfortable.
That's a pub friend.
You got that person at the door that you know.
That's a pub friend. The one
It's a
that
place
gets you
you
in
can go
for
and
free.
rent.
Any club you want, you choose. It's free. So you come in, walking in like a big dog with this little cutie on your left side.
Yo,
walking home. Ooh, I'm walking so pimpy. My shoes are so shiny. I'm slick, prick, pimpy. Oh, I'm crispy. Brother Ray G coming at you. I am the party.
Party.
Yes.
I am cotton mouth and hardly caught, not in a pub. You don't see me in these big cinemas. You don't see me at the shoes with the red rug. You see me right here next. Okay.
And so
Next
I
door
tell the DJ, play my favorite song and let the party get starting. Out. We just continue on because Brother Ray G is at that feeling mode. I'm feeling good. Rhymes are coming out my head. With my brother Harry Too Scary on my left, aka Mr. Harris to you, motherfucker. You better respect. Come on through. Uh-oh. Are we doing this again?
I don't know. What do you feel? You already.
Nah, man. I'm on the flow now. I'm kind of more of an R&B mode right now, or kind of hip hop, whatever. Because we're going there. So, yeah. Ooh.
It's too short.
Baby girl. Okay. Mm-hmm. Baby girl.
Since you want to go there.
Oh.
All right. Let's see if ride with it. Pass it on.
Let's just go. All right.
Just fill it for a minute.
Okay. Here it is. Let's make it conversational. Yes. This is how we're gonna flow this. Two grown men with kids. Let's pop it now. So let me tell you this story. I hang out at this place, bro. And I'm at that mode.
Okay.
Like that. It's just conversational.
Conversational.
Yes. And I'm telling you my story. You know, I'm new in the game again. So I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna ask you, what's your recommendation? Need a little bit of aspiration.
No, you don't, man. You see, it's easy. You just gotta open up your eyes and see things. You already like to read things, so just do a little bit more research, and then a couple of hours and feet in the dirt. But
what am I researching, though?
You know, like just the type of the flow, the type of equipment, though, the type of things you gotta get with, and even the type of things that you just make you sick with. You know, certain groups and all, and promotions and late night calls. Sometimes with shady promoters and publicists.
But you know what? I'm looking forward for the people, yo.
I don't know.
I'm looking forward for us meeting for the people, yo. Everybody in Reno, we know, they know, we know, they know us, we know them. Everybody popping like that in Reno, because I really feel this is a very progressive town. Not everything's too far, everything is close. Yes, just a little traffic. That's okay. That's how it goes. It's growing.
Late night. Yes. Shout out to my former publicist as well, man. Steve from Thresher PR, man.
Steve.
Somewhat weird little business dealing, but it was cool.
Oh yeah, what was that? What transpired to that one?
Well, you know, nothing really. It was just more of a we just quit having contact. You know.
Yeah.
Quit having contact. I'm not gonna put the the ins and outs out there like that.
Yeah, no. You know, you
But,
just. I mean, you know, you just.
But everything's a learning lesson, and
Yeah.
I've been learning more about the game. And I have been in contact with another PR team, so to speak. I don't know, man. It's just weird. Like it's weird. Like it's not weird. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Oh, it's like wow. It's profound. It's
There it is. That's the word right there. It's profound because
it's profound. It's profound.
It's profound. Yeah.
Certain. I've just gotten a couple. I don't know, like stones, like stepping stones. How I be talking about maybe, But of course, they want money too and everything. And I'm like,
yeah.
But it's just okay.
But the fact of that, you're understanding where the game is going and how it's gonna and that's what I was telling them. I was saying,
actual opportunity that.
Yeah, we're really a marketing company, and it's weird because I just found out that Skip, his major in college, was marketing.
Wow.
So, and because he's a referee, he knows that whole event stuff, man. Because I also was thinking of like, how about we host a 3-on-3 basketball, and then on 3-on-3 basketball with it, there's a comedy show, and then after that maybe like a little dance club. People hang out and just dance, and there's a DJ whatsoever.
Yeah.
Something, a comedy show, and after that, and then people, after they, let's go and dance,
because
they're gonna go there just to check it out, they're gonna do the whole thing, and we can sell it to her like, hey man, you get to see, I mean, the music stuff, it's like I could do with or without.
See, I know what you mean. But see, I feel like that's where
the comedy.
Well, I feel like that it's like hosting stuff is where my calling is coming to, bro. I think to like the movie Above the Rim or so, like the street ball shit where it's like, yo, we got the 3-on-3 tournament, like calling the game, and off the backboard, and then Don Beanie coming back down the other way, crack a little something, a little funny.
Yeah, right. Like regular.
Just hosting basketball
like a local city basketball thing.
Then, stay tuned for halftime because we got a legendary MC coming to the mic doing a little performance. Go check out boom over here.
Yeah, because there's so many places over here. There's so many places here. There's so many. Yeah, when you're in Reno, like not everyone here now wants to go to casino. Not everyone, because they can do that in California. They got the thing over there. They got gambling over there. So now it's basically, Reno has to change in a different climate.
Yeah, it is though. You know what's interesting is, bro, it's already kind of there, man. I mean, it's ever evolving, but these like events I'm working in different shit. I'm like, okay.
Well, you know what? It was interesting. I think I brought it to you, the other day. I'm going, okay, so I went to this place. Me and school wanted to get some rice, so we got the Korean place is closed. So there's a Mexican restaurant, and went over there. Hey, can I get rice? Like 2 scoops.
2 scoops.
Yeah. So okay. So we got that, and I asked the guy because he owned a bar too. I said, so. You know any salsa place over here, bachata, And he goes, 4 years ago there were, but now, no, because it doesn't really make money because those dancers, they don't really drink. They're all about, just looking good and being fit, you know what I mean? So they don't drink. And then the bachata people too, because it's, but he goes, but ranchera and all that, you can go, but they drink and they fight. I said, nah, that's not my scene. I don't want to go there. I'm not that cowboy guy. I respect though, I respect it. I'm not hating on it. I'm just like, my scene is more like a nice salsa club, but like the guy said, it doesn't make any money. So now I'm thinking, okay, I was actually thinking about this.
But I don't know. I beg to differ. I mean, there may not be one over here, but based on like our night in the El Jefe Cantina with Big Tone and everything that night, that shit, that's all they were playing over there, man. That if there's not already, I'm sure.
No, that was reggaeton they were playing, I think, right?
But that same, the demographic is here for there not to be, or that not already to be successful. That's definitely
Yeah.
just not ran right.
It's just not ran right, you think?
Fuck yeah. I mean, there's no reason all this, because it's also, because Reno's not ready. Bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? And it's always been there, man. That's why, like, the dopest motherfuckers come through Reno, Salt Lake, Ogden, like,
Yeah, I agree.
Corrupt and Exhibit just came through the Ogden Amphitheater.
Right.
Like, I wish I was there for that one.
Mm.
You know, that would have been dope to go to, but like the Tex, the E40, like all the real ones, you know, they make these stops through Reno and it's always been a walk up town, like
right.
But now you're selling tickets too with the big boys, the GSR and El Dorado, the Nugget, and I actually went to the Nugget the fucking conference room today. So I haven't been in the Nugget in years, man. That shit, I was like, fucking huge.
Right.
There was an event going on. So much shit, man. But just not ran right, bro. Like it's.
So you think if okay, so let's talk about it though. So if we're gonna run a salsa club, which we know the ladies are gonna go there, they're gonna be there, and then go there, and instead of a bar.
Well, I mean, I would help you. See, I would help you run anything you really choose to do and whatever. But still, salsa still wouldn't be my forte. So I would just be like, all right, like, just what's your vision? You know what I mean? Like, what do you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Salsa.
So you know, it's not so much the salsa. It's also like I like a place where people like to dress up. You know, where you basically show your top stuff, and I think they people like that. And there's some people that like it. You know, some people that don't like it. But there's some people that, hey man, I like to just, you know, take out my lady, you know, and you know, and it's our anniversary, and she looks pretty in this dress or whatever it is, right? I'm taking this woman in this place where, you know, it's like just a quaint place and friendly, and they, you know, because salsa is such a beautiful dance, man. It taught me so much about really life. You know,
I would like a place in town or any town to really where you can have that at night. Like I'm thinking, okay, you have a building, you're paying whatever amount, whether you own it, you're renting it, whatever, a month. Like, how can we utilize this time and space? And I think that's where I would be good as far as like, okay, we're paying lights, all this stuff, but we're gonna utilize this at night, get the permits, all this stuff, and then in the day, you like this boba shit, right? You know, boba.
Yeah. That's popping, dude.
That's just everywhere, right? So yeah, I'm just using general terms like.
No, for real.
If you had a dope space, say you're doing the salsa, the R&B kind of like,
right.
You're already on that more upscale. Then in the daytime, you know, easily convert it, like minor kind of conversion to where
it's a boba shop.
You know, we kind of keep it open. You got boba, some hemp, some CBD, whatever, you know, some products, you know, roll out some carts, kind of.
Right.
And but also kind of still keep it open. Like, where is there a place 24/7 to where, or damn near.
You know what I would also have there?
Like if you can, go ahead, but I'm talking about like a daytime spot to where if you missed late last night, it was crazy in here. The conversion is not going to really, the turnover is not going to be that hard to where you couldn't reopen, say like at 9, and then, you know, you could still come through with your girl, like your kid, and there's music playing. Maybe it's around to the back, but like, you could literally go to like a day club.
Right.
You know, the music's going all day, all night.
Right. Okay. All right.
But it's a business.
Check this out. There was an idea in my head that came before where it's like you're in a room, right? Square room, like let's say a bat as big as a basketball, maybe smaller than that.
That's the outro.
And maybe I'll fill it with all the walls are mirrored. And then people just get to have their like iPod, their earbuds whatsoever and listening to their own music, but they're all like given a square where they can just dance and just voila. It doesn't matter what you are, and just people are there just to dance, because that's another form of dancing. I was thinking about that. You either want to go with our rhythm, like, okay, so if you do this, there's a headset that we can rent, and you put in your head or whatever, and we're playing the music, and people are gonna be dancing, and and it doesn't matter if you're off beat, whatever, you just and the reason why I say that is because I'm learning that just moving your body, it releases so much good stuff, your endorphins, and it heals, and it's just you gotta sweat, dude.
No, man, just build it and people will come.
Yeah. No, I truly believe
there's
that.
There's no place like. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you set yourself apart? I'm thinking like when I'm at the Renaissance, the whole shit. I'm like, bro, you got that space down there, looking at the town. I would be advertising my shit, calling all content creators, come shoot videos, come hang out with us, have a DJ, a bar down there. Like, if I'm $1 billion owner, I'm just saying, like, I might, whatever this, and you flip it, you turn over, you sell some candy bars, some shit in the morning, but still make it like a family-friendly place till a certain time. And then,
would you say working there on the weekends, which you've witnessed, because more people are there on the weekends?
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, see, because it's a place in Rio.
It's a weekend town, but
it's a weekend town.
People know that there's not too much shit to do during the week. But if there becomes that, and nothing crazy, whether you want an alcohol license or not, it's just simply, it's like a boba spot. You could bring kids there. They got a little DJ booth. They got the some shit the kids can play on.
Right. See, what's interesting about what we do
is fucking hang out.
What we do is because because we're viral, like, some of these things, I mean, we can, how am I trying to explain there? It's anywhere we go, we make it like the spot.
Thank you for rocking with us. A few more minutes here. We got about 10 minutes here before we wrap up and do the outros, man.
Yes.
But, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. That's what you get, man. Get on a structure, like 8 p.m. to 11. That's it. See what you get at the Hida Pub. Like I said, 464 extra minutes you will see dedicated into this. WDJYFM.com.
See, what I love about this beat right here is this is great for walking. I listen to this. I like this. I'm like into this, just the instrumental. I don't want to hear no voices, man. I'll make the songs myself. I'll rap to it. What are we talking about here?
We just closing out. If there's anything you need to say, get it out without a doubt. Harris is drinking because I'm always thinking. Mixing up Corona with Clamato. What you thinking? Yes, I am. Plus some Gubba rum, and I'm smoking on some Herbalitos with Ray and Yam Jam back in the day. Oh shit, move on. Moving to the future, man. Let's smoke some chrome. Beyond that, let's do something else. We don't have to worry about stage strap. No more cup up on the shelf. No more this and that. Talking about it, then creating it. Visionaries, masterminds, you will see. Oh, hold on. Well, on the back end, bro, if you have, today was a powerful day. Maybe that's why I'm extra pumped up. It's not that powerful. My $400 freaking GoPro is apparently not working. The red light is just on. It won't turn on or off. Yeah. That's a little weird. But that's random because the light's still on. Look at this. If anything knows about GoPros, I mean, it's just the light's on, but it won't do nothing. I've charged it and everything. Bro, I'll probably the PBD that was it Francis Nurmagomedov, the MMA fighter from Russia.
Right.
Have you listened to that interview yet, bro?
No. Oh, Nurmagomedov? Yeah.
Dude.
Nurmagomedov.
It made me like cause an argument with my fucking girl.
What happened?
It's such a powerful fucking interview, dude.
What was it about?
Shit. Dude, this motherfucker's badass, dude. this motherfucker like made me like have a talk with like both of you, not just him, them. Like I'm on that quest, right?
Right.
Because I've been telling you I've been having some issues with my daughter and everything, and I'm constantly, how do we get better? How do we get better? You know, I need discipline. I know my family needs discipline, right?
Right.
And you can only listen to so many things. At Joe Brown, I just woke up. I was very positive, like, okay, it's show day. But they were like, basically, dude, the fucking impact, how much impact his father had on him, straight up and down, dude. And how much basically different his life is in Russia than the U.S. point blank. Because he was barely born in 1988.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, younger than me, world champ, bad motherfucker. But, you know, wrestled with bears when he was 9 years old, crazy shit. Like, completely different upbringing, right?
Right.
But the one key thing, he just kept going back to his father, you know, I think he would say the father.
Yeah, his dad, yeah.
Not even his dad. He literally just said, he would say the father or my father. Like, like my father, like, or just, but father tell me to do this and I listen. Like, but father say this. That's, bro.
Everything was his father, yeah.
I kind of want to, just bring that up in the closing. And like, it just kind of like struck a chord with me too, bro, because I'm constantly having these thoughts. Like, and he spoke about greatness and then Michael Jordan and like how he can, like, different people that he looked up to, PBD, but he kept going back to, and he has a 6-year-old, I believe. And he makes his son train every day. He's like, my son's 6, he train every day, no questions. And it brought up a lot of flaws in me, dude. Seriously, like, it just brought up like, fuck, I'm such a weak man at times. I have so many weak man tendencies still, like, and different things. And I'm just like, fuck. But you know, but I have a lot of strong traits too. But I'm like, how do I? Okay, this is that level of shit. He brought the value to the table. So shout out to PBD and just that interview, man.
Amazing.
Maybe yeah, dude, you gotta just check that one out.
Yeah, I want to check that one.
He did it like the Kobe style,
right?
Live panel,
right? Yeah,
just amazing though. But the way,
yeah,
in my position, and he's about 9 months, really like 9 months younger than me, and has a kid, and the way he was just talking about the fucking influence of the father.
Yeah, that's your father's influence. Having a man in your life is key, man. I'm just really glad I had my dad and my grandfather, or you know, close men in my life, my uncles. You know, yeah. So
Harry's drinking again.
I'm very blessed to have good men in my life. You know, so yeah, makes you you know, makes you like kind of like complete, because really, if you grow up, and I'm not trying to, it's just tougher because it's a mentality, you know.
Yeah, and you know, it's a mentality that, hey, some, like you said, some people got it, they don't got it, but I feel like I'm always on a quest to achieve it. And when I say like, damn, it made me start an argument, bro, it's because like it should just be real. And there's sometimes like, I know that like, fuck, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, my biggest thing is just like 1 + 1 is 2. I don't understand how 2 people could be in a relationship and the results don't add up. I've always seen it like only the movies 1 + 1 is 2, motherfuckers working together, and then like I hear stories like this and I'm like, see, I want my son to be great. Like, I can't fucking like.
You have to, you know, yeah, and it is frustrating because you want to do more.
I'm not saying that the other half is not doing nothing, but whether it's to my level of fulfillment or whether
you know what, if you look at it, do you feel that no matter what, there is a balance? Your son is very balanced.
I mean,
is he balanced in terms of with other people? Like he's a friendly kid.
Yeah,
he makes friends really easy.
Super happy.
Super happy. Then you know what? Then roll with that for now. It'll be okay. It will be okay. You cannot rush it.
Yeah, but you know, you can
You could just visualize it. You can make it in your mind. You really can.
No, you know what the real fucking shit is, man. We can't even sugarcoat this bullshit, man. Like, as a man, fuck, I hate to say this, but it's the real. Like, if I was doing it my own, like literally or whatever, I dictated the literal outcome for whatever reason with a partner. It's I try to do certain things, but there's no cohesion. It feels like a resistance or like I'm fucking trying too much or this, and there's always this like.
What do you guys like to do together?
Like, why is there this? Nothing of great substance. You know what I'm saying? Nothing of great substance. Nothing. That's
important.
Yeah, like, I enjoy all like a host of certain things, but I can't say that we don't do it enough. We love going to concerts and like we love doing that shit basically
together. Yeah,
we used to do when we were.
Yeah,
but we get that every couple of months, which is cool.
But it gets expensive.
Yeah, but that's just like daily shit.
But that's a dating site. You're right. Yeah.
No, but even like, we just spend like frivolous money on random shit. Like we're trying to go to Tech October 27th in Vegas. Like that's one thing we do have that love. Like music, we're concert goers. Mm-hmm. We don't do that enough. I generally go walking. Not even walking, hiking. I've been going walking with Ray. I gotta get out of that shit, go fucking hiking and start running and shit. Motherfucking shit. Fucking walking all the time, fucking shit. Sign up for a gym with the Stairmaster, fucking shit. Fucking shit. But anyway, that's about all you get on my fucking relationship bullshit for tonight. We're gonna close out here in a few minutes. Matter of fact, just now, dude. Fucking, it's been an epic 83rd episode. 83, bro. Like, on the come down, close out, man. 83, man. Next week, 84. By the way, happy birthday, whatever, Kobe Bryant.
No, 83. That's Scoop's birthday, man. Happy birthday, Scoop.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Scoop. Happy birthday, Kobe Bryant. I guess it's his birthday today. They said they're building some statue, Mamba statue. And
Scoop's gonna be November something. Yeah.
Me and Brother Ray gonna kick back. We're gonna talk some shit for a minute. Roll another, and
who knows? Maybe we
he's trying to get over on me. He's trying to lure me in just the way I lure him into certain things. All right, but check it out.
We're gonna eat some of that chicken though.
Harris is drinking again.
Oh,
Pubcast.
Bye, chicken.
Up in the motherfucking building.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to it.
All right, brother. I'm gonna hit that.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what's up, man. Thanks for coming through. WDJYFM.com, September 3rd. Up in the place. I'm going to keep promoting that, as well as the merch site, Hida Pub, Off Fire. Eventually, hopefully this fall, Ray gets his motherfucking Letterman jacket and he's come over here stunting on the show. And I get my fucking shot glasses. I've been talking about all this bullshit. All right. So that's what the hell is going on. Hold on, stay strong. If you're having the issue, Thursday night is a place to be. Yes. All right. You know what it is. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. every Thursday. And then soon to be Saturday, Sunday as well, man. 3 nights a week, 8 p.m. Not missing the beat. 11 Eastern. Harry's drinking again. Have a good night, everyone. Salute to Pop being up in the building and YouTube as well. We out. Yo, 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 yo. You have been listening to the Harris is Drinking Again pubcast. For more, go to YouTube, type in @Hida Pubcast. Look us up on Spotify, any and all streaming platforms. Harris is Drinking Again pubcast. Thank you.